Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Day 2 of drills for the NFL Combine. Be an exciting day today. We got the pork rolls up today. Pork rolls, running backs, some skills. You're going to see 40 times on some of these linemen. That's not relevant. For me, what's relevant when I'm watching the linemen doing the combine and everything, I saw that too, Mike. I'll get into that in a little bit. I want the 10-yard split. I want the 20-yard split time because usually that's all a lineman's running. 10 yards. How fast can he get around to the outside? Oh, I don't care what his 40 time is. Straight line speed, these guys are never going to run 40 yards once in a great while. You know, if a running back breaks one off and they're trucking behind them. So, lad, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Mike, yes, I have. I have tried fried turtle. I've had turtle soup. It's really good if it's done right. If it's done wrong, it tastes like mud. But I'm excited today. I mean, we saw some flashy times yesterday with wide receivers. And for a little bit, it looked like there was a new record. 4.21. That's flying. I think they officially timed it at 4.28, if I'm not mistaken. I think I haven't had a lot of time today to really review everything. I was gonna hope everybody can help me out today with reviewing as to what held yesterday, what didn't hold yesterday. But the 3-cone drill, I want to see these guys, their agility. I want to see how well they can pull, footwork. Watch their knee bends. Watch their hand placements on the bags. Expect the linemen here. Watch, does it look like they want to lean forward with their head? There's so much to it. Are their feet too wide? Are their feet too narrow? How are they if they're getting pushed back a little bit? I'm really interested. There's a couple of running backs that I'm very interested. The one from Alabama, that running back, you know what? He didn't have a bad season. I think he's highly underrated, and I think he's going to go. I think he's under the radar right now. Oh, yes, Taj. I want to see some route running with these running backs. And I think the kid from Alabama last year just had a quiet season. And you know what? He might be a steal. And that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing. Do we really need these? Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to see these poor guys. They're having to run a 40-yard dash, 5 seconds, 5.2 seconds. Brian Robinson Jr. I've been drafted. Yeah. About Sterling Shepard is apparently going to accept to take a massive pay cut to stay with us. And the rumors about, oh man. Look, y'all wanted Jabril Peppers to come back on a 1-year prove it deal because y'all think that he can fit Wink's system. And he's coming off an injury. Well, look at the injury that Shepard's coming off of. That's a major injury. How many times do we see guys that are in the final 2 years of their contracts? They take that 1-year prove it deal. It move, to say, look, I'm healthy, and that gives them that opportunity to sign that second big payday. Blake Martinez, he might be in the same. Unfortunately, this is a business, and it has to be looked at a business. You look at it, if you're an accountant in an office and somebody's over there embezzling, you get arrested, right? Well, unfortunately, in the NFL, if you get injured, you kind of drop down the pay scale. It is the way it is. I hate looking at it that way. And as far as Evan Ingram, I'm done. I can't give him. I've given him 5 years, man. I can't let the past go. And I never thought the Saquon would get traded. I said, but if he had to get traded, it's going to take. You can't do it just for peanuts. He's got the trade value. Yeah, so I want to see their drive. I want to see their hand position. I want to see how they hold their head. I want to see how their hips. Are their feet? Do they go too wide, too narrow? Do they lean? There's a lot too. I heard a rumor. Bobby, there ain't no way in hell we're going to trade Barkley for no 4th round pick. And without further ado, here's the other third.
What's going on, Joe?
Oh, and we got the pork rolls today, Pat. I'm looking forward to this. No, we can't use hog mollies no more. Nobody liked hog mollies, so it's a pork roll.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing some of these offensive linemen.
I got to find a place where I can see their 10-yard split times if they're not going to show them on the TV, because that's what I want.
Yeah, that's most important, the 10-yard split, 10, 20-yard splits to me.
Yes. Yes. Malik Willis. Man, here's my opinion on this, Blue City. Then I want Pat's opinion on this. I'll leave this up here for a minute. We ended the year last year, and if anybody brought up anything outside of a first-round offensive lineman, people were getting killed for it. All right? Now, all of a sudden, people have talked themselves into a corner. People have talked themselves into a cornerback. People have talked themselves into a safety. People have talked themselves into 2 defensive draft picks with those 2 number 1s. If I really thought about this earlier today when I was looking at Twitter, Pat, and it's amazing the circle that has come around from people's way of thinking from when we ended the year to the combine right now, because everybody has said there's not a quarterback in this league worth drafting at 10. Nobody liked any of these quarterbacks. And now we're starting to talk ourselves into it again. And that's what happens every year, Pat.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to say that what you were saying earlier in the year was true. We had our little snafu, if you want to call it.
Right.
People are talking themselves into these quarterbacks. Like literally trying to talk themselves into the quarterback. They just want to see one good thing from Malik Willis. They saw one good thing from Malik Willis yesterday with a throw, and now he's going to be the best thing since sliced bread because he made a throw with no pressure, no lineman or anybody coming towards him. So I can imagine what's going to happen on this pro day when he finally runs his 40. He's going to probably be sub 4.5. Mike, what's going on? So, yeah, Cowboys are expected to cut Amari Cooper, and we're expected to trade Bradbury, and J.C. Jackson will hit the market. The Patriots will not franchise tag him.
Yep.
But go ahead, Joe.
I just said Taj is right here. He was overthrowing some deep balls too.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, but it's that one throw.
Yep, one throw. Blaze and Andrews, Minnesota.
Right. We got the big guys coming up here. 308-66 in a quarter from Minnesota.
Oh, they are showing a 10-yard split, Joe.
Yes, good. 1-7. Yeah, that's slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's slow. That 10-yard split, guys, I think you want it like 1.5.5 to 1.6. That is
at the very least.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for in a 10-yard split. but as far as the 40 and 5.17, that's not a bad time.
But that 10-second split is terrible. A 10-yard split is terrible.
Yes.
So he's not a puller, people.
I agree, Blue City. Logan Bruss. 182.
Doug Peterson. Yeah, these Big Ten linemen are slow, ain't they?
Yes.
Yes. 10-yard split too.
The problem is I don't know what position they're playing, because you're going to see a guard is going to be a faster split time than a tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So 183.
Yeah, well, they're consistent.
Yes.
Consistently 1-8, basically.
5.2. He had a slow start, but still had a 5.24. So he could possibly do a little bit better. And the reason I say that is, remember that one guy ran what, a 1.71, and he finished with a 5.17.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets that 10-yard split time down.
Yeah, 1.8.
Man, these guys are slow. Yep.
Bills grant Cole Beasley to seek trade. So
Yes.
might be some things changing over there in Buffalo since Dabo left. Here's Charles Krause, people. Okay, 173. That's pretty good.
4.9. He projected tackle.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad, guys. But you want your guards to be that 1.55, 1.6.
Mm-hmm.
But your tackle,
Myron Cunningham. They've been talking about this guy a little bit too, Myron Cunningham.
6'5" and a quarter, 320. Big dude. Aquano's about 5 places back, so he'll be running.
Really?
I see his name at the bottom.
I guess he can take over that number 1 spot if he blows out the combine.
Right.
I think he's projected to be a tackle, 5.34. I'm not worried about 40 times with these guys. It's that split that I'm worried about. I think it was a 1.83.
He's right there, 1.7, 1.8 with all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
They all, so Traylon Burks ran a 4.55. Do you think? That I don't know.
What was the question?
Traylon Burks ran a 4.55. Do you think that causes him to fall?
No.
I don't either. I don't. 5.13. 1.75 split.
That might be the lowest split so far.
Garlic powder. Okay, Taj.
So they said 174, 175 is where you want to be if you're a tackle.
Right.
He's a tackle as well, Austin DeCullis.
5.13, not bad. What was his split?
174.
That's still not bad.
Now this is a guy that's a sleeper, Arizona State. This tackle here.
Deesh? Yes.
Yeah, 1-7 split, 4-9-2.
Not bad. Not bad.
But look at his frame. Do you think he got enough meat to play that tackle position out there?
That's what I'm worried. I was just going to ask, does anybody know what his reps were on the bench press?
No, do not.
That was
San Diego State, man, has some good underrated prospects here. But I don't know his bench rep yet. I have to look that up.
right. That's my only question. If he had good reps on the bench, then I'm not worried about it.
5'4", 185 split. It's not too good.
Surprised the Eagles sided. I wouldn't be surprised about that either.
All right, here's the beast, Iquanu.
Yeah, here we go, folks. This is the guy, 6'4", 310. Welcome, Taj.
Hey, what up? I'm looking at Akimi Kwano right now.
Right.
Me too.
He's going to have some long strides here.
Oh,
he got out of the hole good.
176 split, 497, right where you want him to be.
I did not want him to shell out. I did not want him to run a 1.6.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did not want to see him run that sub 5. Because we all know how that works. But 4.97.
Oh, this guy's a long strider. 179 split. That's not bad. Yeah, he runs very high though.
Yes.
I just want to see them do the drills.
The 3 cone, the shuffle. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see too. Click that back up. Jeffrey, what is good? ¿Cómo está, mi amigo?
What's going on, Jeff?
Rick?
Oh, man. Here we
Jeff,
go.
what's going on?
Yes. Senor Cross is mucho fast. Where's Lou when I need him? Oh, man. Yes, I agree, Bobby. We saw this coming.
Cowboys taking the downfall.
Yes. Yes, we saw this coming. We said last year was their year.
We definitely seen this coming.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of changes over there.
Yeah, they're going to have to have some people step up.
Yeah.
Because
let's
say Randy Gregory comes back. You know, Randy Gregory's a free agent
They may keep Michael Gallup.
Oh.
I think they let
What's good, Eric? Right now, who's rising and falling? Man, it just really started. When I see the drills, I'm going to have a more interesting idea with footwork and hip position, and that's what I need to see. Right now, we're just concentrating. They're doing the 40-yard dash, and all we're concentrating on is the 10-yard split time. And everybody's running about that 1.7 to 1.8 split time. They're all staying right. I haven't seen anybody that's broken that really to have their stock. You want your stock to rise, you run a good 10-yard split time.
Yeah, as an offensive lineman, you running 1.6 something?
Yes. You're going up. People will look at you. Because that means you can pull, you can trap, you can get out of, get to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you've got the speed, then they can work on the skill.
Right.
Yes, I will agree. These ads break the flow of the combine. I can't stand these ads.
And they running for a minute too.
Yes. They might. Jeffrey. They're just going to have to.
Well, it's been reported that the Giants are very interested in bringing back Riggs on a reworked deal. So,
Yes.
take that $10 million cut they asked him to
On a
take.
pay cut.
I'm with it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I
with
brought the show up with, man. Everybody wants
Yeah.
Peppers to come back on a 1-year prove it. Riggs
Yeah,
is doing the same thing.
Not even a restructure, a pay cut.
Right. North Carolina. I've heard good things about this kid.
Mm-hmm.
184 with a 5.24.
Now this is a center right here. Luke Ford,
Yes.
181 split, 5.25.
Gotta look at
Kenyon Green.
Kenyon Green.
181 split, 5.29. Everyone's around the exact same.
Same, right?
Marquise Hayes, they're talking about him.
Yep, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he
183,
just
531.
see how he runs to the side. He was doing that. That'll slow him down quite a bit.
173 split. That was pretty good. 521.
He had a good. This guy right here, he had a good shot right out of the hole right there. That was
Ed Ingram.
174, 509.
And then you gotta look at Zion Johnson.
180 split. Not bad. 525. Southern Utah. Okay, let's go, dude.
You're gonna see Neil. Neil is going to be in the next round after this round, and I don't think he's not even working out, is he?
Yeah, I don't think he's working out at all. Braxton Jones on a 177 split, 503.
Aquanu didn't do too bad. He placed where he should have. He didn't blow it up.
Cam Jurgens, I think he's an inside offensive lineman, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 171 split. He's moving.
Yeah, he is.
171 split.
Here come Darren Kennard.
Like Brock Lesnar a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, he was moving.
Yeah. Now that guy just might have increased his stock a little bit, folks. Keep an eye out for him. See what he does on the bags and the skills.
Mm-hmm.
If he can have a good 3-cone drill.
Darren Kennard is tackle. Abraham
He should
Lucas
be a
is another
guard.
one to look at too at tackle.
Al
182
Lindstrom,
split.
the center.
5'3", 540. But he got a 182 split, so he's not too bad. But
Right.
you want that in the 1-7 range. Yeah, see, he's shaking his head.
Yeah, he's not happy with that.
I see Al Lindstrom coming up.
It's probably the second best center as people had ranked.
Kennard.
Yeah. No, Lindstrom.
Oh, Lindstrom.
Yeah, Lindstrom here is a center.
Oh, I didn't even see him up yet. They were still showing Kennard. Zach, what is good? The fastest running back? I don't know.
probably gonna say Jerome Ford, to be honest.
I was thinking that 175 split, 518.
It's not bad, Alec.
That's
At center,
Mm-hmm.
that's
not
what I
bad at
want to
all.
see. Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what I want to see out of my center. I don't want to see lightning speed, but that 1-7 split, that means he can get out. Work on his footwork a little bit. You could probably improve that. Yeah, there was a lot of speed yesterday.
Man, they were tearing it up.
They was like,
178 split.
pew. They was like, pew.
These boys were
Pew.
moving. We almost saw a record.
It was 4-2-1. One.
I thought they officialed it at 428.
It was a 4-2-1.
I thought I saw where it was official. That might be
Look.
somebody else too.
Abraham Lucas, tackle, Washington State. Oh, he got out the gate slow, but he picked it up. 177 split. 5 flat. Man, he picked it up, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I saw how fast Ritter was.
Yeah,
He ran a
Ritter's
4.5, didn't he?
You talking about the quarterback?
4-4.
Yeah.
He ran a 4-4.
Yeah, it is the NFL. It is an unofficial. That's why I said I think the official time that he ran was a 4.28. Yeah, Olave did show out.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, a lot of these quarterbacks, a lot of these wide receivers, though, I felt so sorry for them because half of these quarterbacks, they just sucked.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God, did they suck yesterday?
Oh, Lord.
I felt so bad.
All they stock fell down because of that shit.
Quarterbacks are terrible.
Yeah, the record never got broken. At least Wales, what is good? What's good in the neighborhood? I didn't think the record got broken yesterday.
Well, that means Olave, I think, had the fastest 40 at 4.26 then. If that other guy's was 4.28.
Yes. I said it was that was all unofficial what they're showing here, but
I say the offensive linemen are doing right where they're supposed to be doing. Didn't see too many disappointments. I mean, I told everybody about Kennard. I think he's a 3rd round pick at best, but we'll see in his drills.
Quarterbacks are trying to do bad so they don't end up on the Lions. That might be.
That might be true.
That might be. That's kind of funny.
I hope it happens for us.
Man. No, I was watching Twitter yesterday, Giants. Man, I was just cracking up. I'm like, man, it's a good thing I don't post on this freaking thing. People would hate me. It's bad enough I got a YouTube channel. Olave was behind the other guy's Taekwondo. The other guy, Taekwondo. Okay. Like I said, I didn't see official times. I just saw where they changed it from a 4.21 to a 4.28. Official. That's all I saw. That'd be nice, Jeffrey, if Shepard is back, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. He's been here for a lot of losing seasons, and I know he wants to change his team around if he could be part of it. Not really. There's one lineman that we saw that has a chance to move up a little bit. I forget who it was.
The guy from Nebraska, Cam Nigels or something.
He's got a chance. He ran a pretty good split time. If he can do good in the drills, he might be able to jump up into that 3rd, 4th round conversation, but no better than that. He's going to have to show out. But the guys that you expected to do it, they're doing it. Kwanu's doing what he did. Cross is doing what he needs to do, just solidifying positions. And right now they're going through.
Their second run. Both his
Man.
10-yard splits with 183. Spencer Buford.
5-2-2.
Around the exact same. Ooh, he starts out slow.
Yeah, he does, but he finishes strong.
And he had a 179 split.
Right.
Charles Cross, his second run.
The tight ends, man. I saw the tight ends in the Senior Bowl. Man, they are. There's about 10 guys that you could pick from. They're all going to be good. Alex, we're just watching the lineman, the big hog molly. Well, the pork rolls. We can't say hog mollies no more. The pork rolls are doing the 40-yard dash.
You can't say that no more.
That's why I called them pork rolls. Damn it.
5-4-5, 193 split. That is terrible.
We call them boulders.
I call them road graders.
Road graders.
Pork roll, damn it. They got the shape
Fat
of a pork
boys.
roll. Yeah.
Cheesecake eating ass. Offensive lineman.
176 split. That's not bad.
The belly rollers. That's right. Five, 1, 2. 178 split.
Not bad.
Hell, don't he look like Nick Gates?
A little
He
bit.
does. He does look like Nick Gates a little bit.
I was thinking of that kid there that the Raiders picked up a while ago.
Gallery.
Yeah, Robert Gallery.
Kellen
All right,
Deesh.
This guy was too wide with his get out. He's too wide. $170 split.
That's a damn good split.
From everybody that we've seen right now, yes. Here's a Kwanu. First run was 497. Right now, the NFL Network's just talking about Cooper and the Cowboys and getting out of their contract. So, false start. Blew him dead. The Kwanu's going to reset. Thank you to the 15 that's in here watching the combine. The pork rolls are running the 40-yard dash. We're really what we're calling is the split times. Best one we've seen is what, 1.7? Well, we did see
1.7.
So that's the best split, 10-yard split that we've seen. There's a couple of guys that have been under 5 seconds. Kwanu's up here right now. He ran a 4.97 his first run. And they're resetting him right now. Man, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell. Because tomorrow's the Edge Rushers on G Nation's channel. Five seconds flat. Wow. Kind of 1.78, 10-yard split. Okay. Okay. He's not going to rise, but he's definitely not going to fall.
Yeah.
So Oh, they're
And
comparing
Jason
him to
Peters
Jason
at the
Peters.
time was 330-69 and 173 split.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Right.
That's why he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Pork roll is a South Jersey saying. You know what? Pork roll is wherever you call home, and you call it a pork roll. Okay. New Jersey is Taylor ham. Taylor ham and pork roll where I'm from is two different things. But right. I'm a Bob Brown type of offensive lineman. That's right. Smash that like button. I'm 4 away from 300. Sure would appreciate it. Zudu. This is the guy, false start. That's what we were hoping for. That's what we said at the
Let them keep up the hype.
That's right. You know, I started off the show. I'm like, Giants fans, you're already sold on a quarterback. Everybody wanted 2 offensive linemen at the end of the year. And now people I'm seeing in their mock drafts are talking themselves into a corner, into a safety, a quarterback, anything but a lineman. Oh my goodness. It is kind of comical.
Then if they don't fix the offensive line, they're gonna kill him for it.
Oh my God, no. Fire Gettleman. He didn't fix the O-line. Hey, we got a new GM. Draft a quarterback. All right.
What a fun split that's not good. Yeah, I don't understand it, but it's okay.
Man, I don't care about these Giants, man.
Sing it.
Those
Yes.
Giants, man,
I don't know. We're definitely going to stay live till probably 8 o'clock. LA Sports.
Nick Gage, Valley Dixon, Darius Slayton, Katie Smith. Next on a potential chopping block. Yeah.
Joel looking smart again when everyone said the QB class is trash. Now after the combine, they start to get that hype again. That happens every year.
Every year.
It's like clockwork. Like clockwork. Aquanu, Stanley, and Cross. Aquanu and Cross are damn close to each other.
I remember
Cross is a lot bigger than I thought he was, too.
Yes. Cross with a 4.93. Wow. That's what we...
Cross.
Man. Now, did you guys see the interview that Thibodeau had with the Giants?
The Giants, yeah.
Yeah, he was asked, well, if you go 5 weeks without a sack, how are you going to handle the press?
Damn, that's a good question.
That's what they asked him. Yep, there was a couple other questions they had. I guess they gave him pretty good time. Pretty hard time. So
yeah, they gave him a hard time, most definitely.
Right. It wasn't to be mean or facetious, but it was just, how are you going to feel if you don't have a sack in 5 games? How are you going to handle the press and the media? Stuff like that. And
basically asking you, if we bring you in slowly, how will you respond?
Exactly. Neil at number 1's a lock. He might be. He
said,
just
who's
might
the number
be.
1? Who's the number 1 lock?
Neil. Evan Neal. He might be. With Jacksonville. He said he was a city guy, so it's a fair question. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a genuine guy. He seems pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah, ain't he from LA? Yeah, he's from LA too.
I thought he was from Jersey.
No, Kayvon.
Yeah, I thought he was. Okay.
No,
he probably from LA. He looked like he from LA.
Yeah.
That's why he went to Oregon.
Yeah.
I went by getting him at 5. And so Miracle we get Cross at 7. That would be dominant.
Right. But definitely, This is the day I've been waiting for, because already draft boards are changing.
Yeah, draft boards have already changed.
Already, between Wills, the tight ends, these wide receivers. I told you, man, these wide receivers, you might see one taken in the top 10.
Yeah, a
There
lot of
better
these
not be no
receivers
Drake
raised their
London.
draft stock. Chris Olave raised his draft stock tremendously.
Chris Olave, yeah, he ran
Right.
a 4.26.
I mean,
He's
he
at
just
the
looked
combine.
explosive that whole workout. Not just the 40,
Yeah.
the whole workout he looked
The
explosive.
whole workout.
He's at the combine. He's there answering questions and doing interviews. He's not working out. He's waiting on his pro day. Like Linderbaum has an ankle issue, so he's not going to be working out, but he's at the combine doing interviews and questions. So we knew that was going to happen when they gave Pat Prescott that bag, and then Ezekiel Elliott got that bag. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That was your reaction?
Top 20, top 15. Top 15, man, that speed. You look at Olave. You've got a lot of film on him. There's Green, second run, 5.31. He ran a 5.29 the first time. 1.8 split. Edward, what is good? Peace and blessings to you too. Hope you're having a great Friday afternoon. Friday evening. It's 4:45. Hopefully everybody's home, safe, enjoying family time, relaxing, getting ready for the weekend. Watching a little bit of the NFL Combine. No, that's just it. Everybody wants that speed, man. The Raiders are the biggest. Hey, Edward, I don't want the Giants to draft any quarterback this year. The guys that I've got in mind, I want next year. I think those guys are going to be better than anything this year. I'm not holding my breath, but man, we were watching these quarterbacks yesterday trying to throw balls, and they were just trash.
Overthrowing.
Oh, they were trash. Oh, God, they've got work to do. These guys have got a lot of work to do. Oh, Cam Jurgens. There's that kid right there. 491, 493, 172. Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad. He might up his stocks anytime, Edward. Anytime. Free agency is
4-2 the second time.
Wow, he slowed down. I wonder if he
186 split.
Tim, what is good? Glad you could make it. Raiders. I don't know, man. That'd be like OBJ coming here again. So we know that ain't happening. Blaze, what's good? Nothing really. Couple of guys that are standing out, but nothing spectacular. 10-yard splits are average about 1.7 to 1.82. We're not seeing anybody really. I mean, there's one kid, maybe two. Ooh, this kid's pretty fast. 5.5. 5 flat, both runs. Up. Nice time.
Consistent.
Lucas.
176 split. Underrated tackle.
Yes. He might rise up the board here a little bit. These next drills are really gonna show. See what these guys can do.
Offensive lineman drills coming up. Let me go get my smoke break so I can make it.
All right. 7 days smoke free, folks. That's right. Hit the subscribe button. Help me out. Cheer me on. We're still fighting it. Damn it. I'm going to quit those damn nasty things once and for all for good. So glad y'all could make it here with us tonight, this evening, watching along. Yeah, Luce, he'll should be jumping in here soon. 6:40 a.m. where I'm. Oh my God, Blaze, 6:40 a.m. Hawaii? Yeah, you got to be over there. Oh
Hey,
man.
Joe.
Huh.
Hey, man, like that Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott contract, man, it's hitting.
Oh,
It,
Japan, you're even farther. Oh my goodness. Woo.
it is kicking. Both of that, both of those contracts are kicking them in the ass right now.
Oh, I know they are. I know. I
Yeah.
bet when they said they did that. Yes, I said the 40-yard time for me for a big guy is it's the 10-yard, 20-yard split times. And the
Mm-hmm.
10-yard splits were an average of 1.7 to 1.82. So they're all there's nobody that's really standing out head and shoulders above. If you can run a 1.5, 1.6, man, that's when your stock really rises up and you start going up the draft boards because people know you can pull. You can get out in front of the running back and become a lead blocker. You can get out for that's wide receiver screen, running back screen. You know you've got that built into you. So it's just coaching you up and getting you to get out there in the proper shape and form. But you can't teach speed. You cannot do it. Either you have it or you don't.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and this is another big thing too, Jeffrey. I want to see their technique also. I want to see the hand positions. I want to see how their butt, how they hang. I want to see their footwork. I want to see are they moving their head forward like they're trying to block with their head when they come out of their stance. You know, are their feet too wide apart? Are their feet too narrow? Does back too far? Back up too far? There's a lot to it when you see in these drills. Does he look down at his feet a lot, or can he keep his head up and know where his feet are at? That's another problem too. Yes, that's what I said. That's the biggest reason why I enjoy watching this stuff. Is looking at those little details. You know, because I grew up watching ESPN and all that, and I always heard these guys talking about that, and I'm like, well, what does that have to do with it? So then, over the course of the the football watching and learning and everything, I finally started picking up on what they're talking about with their footwork, with their hip placement, with their hand positions, with a punch, power down, all that stuff. So that's what got me mirror tech. Yes, very good term, Edward. Thank you. Just go into a mirror and you just mirror yourself. Yes, we used to do that. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta wait. Oh, you're gonna put her into it? Oh my goodness. Pat just stepped away. Tosh, I need a favor, boss.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to hold it down for me for a second. My granddaughter's here and I bought something for her. I want to see how she reacts to it.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay. They're up off the back. Okay, this is the lateral movement. They're gonna see how.
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
lateral movement. Uh-huh.
Watch. See how fast he changes position.
Okay. And you seen
His
this guy Logan Breast right now?
his hand position is all over the place. Starting off on the ground, rolls to his left, to the right, to the left, to the right, back, forward, back. His feet are kind of wide when he backs up and he comes back, but
Okay.
not too bad. See how his feet were kind of wide there at that one point when he backed up and he tried to go lateral? Sometimes you'll have a tendency to cross up. I haven't seen no heel clicking yet, so. What? No, No Eagles fans allowed today, okay? I'll be right back, guys.
All right, I'm gonna hold it down. Slay, what was good? Salute everybody in the chat, man. As we watching this combine, as we watching these offensive linemen doing their drills and stuff. See Myron Cunningham doing his drill. Okay. Dawson Deaton, the lineman from Texas Tech. That's what they're doing. They're doing this lateral quickness drill. But where their hair placement is, how well they can move and stuff like that. Okay, left, right, go. Right, left, right, back, go, left, right, back, and goes. Okay, Kimi Kwanu, let's see what he does. Okay, okay, okay. Left, right, back, left, it goes. Okay. I like that. I like that. Left, right, he goes. Left, right, back, front, left, right, back, front, left, back, left, and he goes. Yeah, the offensive line is not doing too bad, man. Yeah, I can see Kenyon Green coming up. Let's see what he does. Left, but ooh, he slipped a little bit. Ooh, coming back, left, right, back, he goes.
Oh, sorry about that, folks.
Marquise Hayes.
Oh, thank you, Taj.
You're welcome.
I got my. Oh, he slipped back. See how he's straightening up? He's standing up too straight.
Who are you looking at, Kenyon Green?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him slip a bit at first.
Yes. Marquise Hayes. See, you want to stay down in that down position and change direction.
I'm looking at Ed Ingram right now.
Jason Hines. Number 20.
Zion Johnson.
Oh, you're a guy ahead of me.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Now I'm looking at Ed Ingram. He's looked the best so far that I've been seeing.
Ed Ingram?
Yes, even Edwards saying Ingram looks smooth. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to get a guy like Ed Ingram in like the third
Right. No, I haven't heard much on Blake.
Blake Martinez. Nah, we haven't heard the news about Martinez yet.
Braxton Jones. Boy, this guy's struggling. Cam Jurgens. All right, this is a guy that didn't run too bad. Okay. Oh, it slipped. He's trying a little bit too hard.
He slipped right there. Okay,
yeah,
so
his technique. I don't know if it's his technique or if he just ditched technique for athleticism. And he tried to be more of an athlete than show technique right there. That's why he slipped. He had his weight too. Go ahead, Pat.
I mean, Kennard just looks a little slow to me, fellas.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's really slow. He's best suited at guard for me.
Okay, Lindstrom.
Yeah, this is Lindstrom right here.
Yeah, the center.
Lindstrom's lateral movement looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know I am. Yes, that's a good Edward. Good lumbersome. Yes. It's like he's lumbering down the field.
I could coach him. I could coach Verdon low. He's a little slow moving to his left. Yeah, Abraham Lucas looks smooth right there.
Yeah, see how his butt's down, his knees are bent, his shoulders are square. Even though he's wandering a little bit with his feet, that's what you're looking at, and that's what you want to see is the guy using skill, technique, not athleticism.
Man, that was nice right there. Did you see that play that he just showed?
Yes,
that was nice by that dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you want your technique. You don't want to use it. When you use athleticism, you get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stay with technique.
Oh, okay. They about to do the cone drill now.
All I want these guys to do is keep this. See, Equano's keeping his technique.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the hips bent, the knees bent, your center of weight.
Ass down. It's bent. He's bent in a 90-degree angle.
Now they're doing a pull drill. Here's where that split time and everything and your technique is really going to pay off.
Yeah, the split drill with the cone drill.
See, because you're trying to sweep to the right, and then they want you to, at the last minute, decide which way to go and how fast you can react. So we're doing a sweep, like a toss left, toss right. So you're going to pull to the right. And now you got to come back. Okay. No, I got to go out.
See, this is the guy that ran those slow 40 times, but man, he did that drill pretty well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his change of direction is pretty good too. Dawson Deaton. Nick Gates' little brother right there did pretty good.
Right. With the long hair.
I think this is a guy the Giants might have their eyes on, Kellen Deach.
It wouldn't surprise me. He's pretty athletic. And everything I've seen so far right now could be coachable. I see him 4th round.
Yeah, this is his bread and butter. Yeah, Akeem, man. Don't be surprised if he jumps Neil, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Which we've been saying for how many weeks, Pat?
We've been saying he's the best lineman in this draft.
Now.
He's the best lineman in this draft.
Man, let me know.
Not just tackles, but
I got you on Twitter.
That was smooth right there, Luke Fortner. He's played center as well.
I get to watching these damn drills, guys, and I forget about the message board. Please forgive me. There you go, Alex.
Hayes. Yeah. Hayes, he needs a lot of work with his technique.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I get to watching these guys and I forget about the chat.
Yeah, see Zion Johnson, he's ready, man.
Man, Wales, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Don't be surprised he's a 1st round pick.
Tomorrow we'll be on Lou's channel, G Nation, doing the edge rushers.
Oh, that was good by Cam right there.
Man, this Kennard kid is so tight in the hips.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Oh.
Lindstrom slipped.
Yeah, I like Lucas too, Joe.
Adam Lucas.
Not bad. Solidifying 4th round.
Lucas,
maybe.
Yeah, he can sneak it to the 3rd round because, man, these tackles after Cross, Neil and Iquanu, man, it's going to be hard.
Right. Right. Yeah, blam. Pancake, baby.
Good Lord.
That's why the Browns got the best offensive line in the league.
Woo.
Man, look at the speed on him.
Yes, he closed.
Wonder Chubb getting all those yards.
His hips were
Nick Chubb, man.
Right at his target. Just look, that's what you want to see is those hips. Uh-oh. I got trouble coming. I got trouble. Yes, I see that. Hi, Princess. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. You go to football.
Yeah, watching these big boys.
Yes, we're watching the pork rolls. You're making noise, and guys, they're not liking you for that. Yes.
What Pat calls them. Roll
yes.
graders.
Yes. Oh, you're too cute for your own good. Oh, there's Alex. Alex. What's good, Alex?
What's going on?
My boy.
What's going on, Alex?
What's up, Pat? Taj?
You can't have my mouse either. Oh, yeah. How's that?
Goodness.
Really? Really? Thank you. You don't need the cord.
Yeah,
the
Dunkel's
cable.
a little bit slow too.
Who?
Dunkel. There's a Quano.
Kimi Kwanu, man.
You're a pooper. You know that. You're just getting into everything. See, I say, little girl, I supposed to. Huh? You don't need to turn the camera. What happened here? You used to be cute. What is in her hair?
Jonathan, it's just standing straight up.
No. What is in her hair?
Food.
Food?
Food.
Need a bath? Tell Grandma go give you a bath. Ugh. Hey now. Hey now. Oh, we got a commercial. La da da dee da 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 da.
Right.
You could be my lover, wanna be my lover. You think you gonna dance? Huh? I'll sing, you dance. We'll scare everyone off. Oh, well, I haven't seen anybody really earth-shattering yet. You guys got an eye on anybody?
The Arizona State tackle and Alec Linkstrom, the second center from Kentucky, and Abraham Lucas. I'm looking at mid-round guys because everybody knows about the first-round guys. But I'm looking at the mid-round guys.
Yeah. I think I had Abraham Lucas third round in my mock yesterday. Well, actually, it was today, but I recorded it yesterday. And I think that Nick Gates' little brother, Austin DeSellis from LSU, I think he can play guard as well. I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like Nick Gates.
Yeah, Nick Gates' little brother looking good, too. I'm not going to lie.
Nick Gates' little brother.
That's what he looks like.
I think he was the one that played next to Ed Ingram in college.
Uh-huh. This is one of the ones I wanted to see, though, because let's be real, man. Our whole front office has a knack for getting linemen between the third and fifth rounds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
a lot
those
of
are the
these
guys that
inside
we're
line,
basically looking at.
and a lot of these linemen look like they could go between high third to low fifth round. So let's see if we can get us two gems between the third and fifth round, because between the third and fifth round we got 2/3 and 2/5. So we got 5 picks in those rounds. I said they use 3 of those on linemen, maybe. If we go receiver in the second round and go defense all in the first round, I could see them using those mid-round picks on offensive linemen.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling people, and I even said it in my mock draft, I personally think that interior O-line has been one of the more neglected positions by the Giants, because if you get pressure from the interior, you're not stepping up in the pocket, you're getting sacked.
Yes.
And
yes.
What was I going to say? Pat mentioned, obviously, the tackle class kind of drops off after cross, but I think there's more depth in terms of interior offensive line, whether it's a center or whether it's a guard in this draft, like Fortner's one, Lindstrom, Zion Johnson. There's a couple of guys, so I think getting at least 1 or 2 guys, especially depth as well, is going to be important.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of this lineman talk is going to be when did the tight ends start going off the board?
I believe early second.
Second.
They start going off the board early second.
That's going to help us
one may
get
slip
some of these
into
guys.
the first. Yeah, one may slip into the first.
I could see likely going to the first.
Joe Thomas,
Right.
Hall of Famer.
That's back when they had the string.
Mm-hmm.
There's Dice again.
Oh, man, I want a shrimp cocktail, damn it.
Akeem Ikwanu.
They're trying to do a twist here.
Yeah, Kellen Deesh, man. I got my eyes on Kellen Deesh, man.
Lou, what is good, my guy?
What's going on, my Giants family?
What's going on, Lou?
Shit, man. Just watching Kim and Kwanu look greater than everybody out there just now.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, Quantum might bounce Neil at that #1 spot.
He gonna be the first one gone, yeah.
The Jacksonville.
That's what we were all afraid of.
We're gonna end up with Charles Cross or Kenyon Green. That's what we're gonna be left with.
How do y'all value Kenyon Green, by the way?
I think Kenyon Green is pretty good. He's not a Kwanu, but he's pretty good. He's better than Eric Flowers. He's better than Nate Solder.
Yeah.
He's better than Will Hernandez. I'll take that.
Man, it's not hard to be
We
better
don't
than
even
those
got
guys.
to talk about these guys.
Jeff was good, Jeff.
Braxton Jones looking pretty quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. Braxton Jones.
Man, they
okay. I thought he hurt himself.
they took my vid down yesterday.
They did.
Oh.
Yep.
That's strong.
What, show-
Riggs! What up, Riggs? And it's Lou, not Lloyd.
Yeah, he figured that out. So what? The fight one they took the interview fight they took down.
Yeah,
Oh,
they gave me a copyright block.
fuck for.
So I guess I
I
won't be
don't know,
doing no more
man.
press conferences.
Yeah, man. Them fights,
Oh,
man.
they
They
took that
strict
down.
them, man.
Man.
They don't want the kid to get no views, man.
Right? Yeah, heaven forbid.
They don't want a Bronx dude to get right.
Right? It is BS. I agree. What happened to Alex? He disappeared on me.
I didn't do it. Watch, they'll blame me for that shit too.
Right? Yeah, you or me. One of us will get it.
What time are the fights? Interviews. Oh, they did all that stuff this morning.
Mm-hmm. The weigh-ins and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did all that this morning.
Yeah, it's all Gettleman's fault, damn it.
Ghetto bum.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all right. They're gonna keep trying to throw blocks in my path, and I'm gonna keep hurdling them shits.
That's right.
Because if God is for me, who can be against me? Period.
Oh, Alex is back.
All right, Tosh. Oh, this is the one that I like.
What happened, Big Blue?
I was because the Mac thing doesn't have one of them things you could plug into. I had to unplug and plug in my adapter again.
Oh,
Oh, so you have more ports to plug into. Yeah, that's the
Yes.
only bad thing about the
Mhm.
Mac. Yeah. You have to buy everything separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey, Lou, on this combine, man, I could definitely see us going with a lot of mid-round linemen, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a deep offensive line class.
it.
And I wouldn't be mad. Listen, you don't got to get the top guy. Just get a guy that's good enough to give DJ some time to go through his reads and go through his progressions and hit his guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't need everybody on the O-line to be freaking Penei Sewell. I
Be
just
like
need-
all pros. You don't need
Yeah,
like all
You know
pros.
what I mean? I just
Yeah.
need a bunch of guys who do their damn job. Don't worry about the guy next to you. Do your job. And if everybody on the line is doing their damn job, then that puts us in a better position.
But God damn it, Dave Gettleman didn't fix the offensive line. We need to fix the offensive line.
Let's
Fire
go
his
get
ass.
a quarterback.
Yeah, he's
Good
fired.
quarterback.
No, we
Yeah,
got to
go
get
get
a
a
quarterback.
quarterback.
We
Yeah.
got to get a quarterback. Dude.
This
Fuck outta
entire
here.
Carter guy isn't too bad.
Giants, man.
Well, the Malik Willis train is running.
Yeah, running right past New York because we ain't getting them.
And how many people liked him in the beginning of the college season?
Nobody.
Well,
No, exactly. Not one damn person said this guy could be something special.
You
I
forget
mean-
about the power of suggestion, man.
Did you guys see that one graphic? I don't know if it's true or not. That his pass rating is like his quarterback rating is like a 3 when he's under pressure or something like that. I don't know if
Yes.
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let
I
Philly
seen
sign
that.
him. Come on, Philly, go get him.
oh,
I got the stats again with him against top rated teams. I told you he threw 7 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. He had 5 fumbles, and he had a completion percentage under 52. When he
Competition
played top
matters.
tier, when he played competition.
This man just bumped into the one offensive
Competition
line
that-
coach, Daish.
Yo, and Pat, did you see the stats that I showed you in that chat with Malik Willis?
Against
Did you see
pressure.
Jurgens run faster
Yeah,
than
against
Ndamukong
pressure.
and Sue?
His
Yeah.
QBR was his QBR against pressure was a 3. A 3.
If I'm not mistaken, this
Dice
is
just
the
ran
line
into
coach.
that coach. That's what you was talking about, Alex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kellen Daish.
Yeah.
I think that's a lineman they should keep their eye on.
I don't know, man. Listen, Jeff, you know I fucks with you heavy, but I really don't want to see Galladay on this team another season. I really don't. He ain't do shit for us.
Man, Kenny
They
Galladay
coulda-
always.
team
They
last
could
season.
they could have got rid of his ass when they cut Kyle Rudolph the other day, as far as
Man.
I'm concerned.
I
No,
Galladay
because they would
did
have
not
lost.
do
We
shit.
would have lost $14 million.
Listen,
in cap
he was
room.
so trash.
Oh my!
He didn't even
Kenny
command
Green
double
is a
coverage up the field.
Come on, Kenny. You seen that?
he's tripping and he's stumbling a little bit.
Oh,
He was so trash that they weren't even bracketing him over the top. He didn't command double coverage. So his size did nothing for us.
What makes you think? And I don't mean
Kenyon
to.
Green screwed that up.
Yeah, I don't mean to compare this to the OBJ thing, but it's still a thing with receivers. How is he going to last through a rebuild?
This ain't looking good for Green. He screwed that up twice.
man.
Mm-hmm.
You slipping.
Screwed it up
Slipping and
twice.
tripping.
Football IQ.
Nerves.
Go ahead, Alex. What you were saying?
No, I said I don't mean to compare to the OBJ situation, but how long is Galladay going to last through an actual rebuild? Not long.
No. Nah.
Not even talking
Okay,
about money.
okay.
And see, and here
Okay,
in
hold on,
regard,
hold
hold on. In regards to the OBJ, sorry, Pat. Galladay was hurt damn near every season. OBJ wasn't injury prone.
No. I absolutely understand that. Here's my thing though. I'm not talking about I'm not literally comparing OBJ to Kenny Galladay. It's just how much OBJ, how much of his prime would we waste? Meanwhile, we got a rookie quarterback, and going back to that situation. Meanwhile, now we got a seem like trusty coaching staff, but the problem is Kenny Galladay, his effort was running out last season, and he's been injured almost every season. How long is he going to last, just effort wise in New York?
Yeah. I don't see the cause to pay him anymore for another season. But go ahead, Pat. Sorry to interrupt.
About this whole Galladay situation, right? Now, last year he underperformed. He only had like 37 yards for 37 catches for 400 yards or something like that, correct?
It's horrible.
Okay, so you want to get rid of him because
that is horrible. Sorry.
Okay, so you want to get rid of him because he underperformed
and he's getting
and
paid
he
way
was
too
injured.
much.
And he's injured. And you say he's getting paid way too much.
But I mean, now if he was performing, I wouldn't say he was getting paid way too much. But for what performance he put on the field, yes, he's getting paid way too much.
Okay, I got you. That's very true.
I'm right here.
So, if we say that this offensive line
I'm right here.
is so trash that Daniel Jones or wherever quarterback is back there doesn't have enough time to get the ball to his receivers.
No, I agree with where you're going, Pat. I agree.
You don't think that affects the receiver as well? You don't
Of course
think
it
the
does.
scheme
It affects the whole team.
receiver as well?
Football is an ultimate team sport. Of course it does. I get where you're going.
I'll give you an example. Randy Moss went to the Oakland Raiders at the time.
Oof. Oof.
and he fell completely off a cliff.
Man, he was not good.
One, because they had a horrible quarterback, a horrible offensive line, horrible coaching, horrible scheme, and
who
you
they
really
had?
gave
Gannon?
up on them.
They had Gannon over there, didn't they?
Rich
No.
Gannon.
Yeah.
No,
They didn't even have Rich Gannon over there. It was, I forgot who the quarterback was, but it wasn't Gannon. It was right after Jamarcus Russell. So when he left, he went to a better scheme, better organization, better coach, broke the touchdown record the next time, and they said he was washed. As soon as he left, he ran a 4.28 40 for the Patriots.
No, I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm not saying that that's not possible.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is if we could give Saquon Barkley a pass for underperforming for 3 years. Remember, this guy only had 1,600 yards in 3 years. We said the offensive line was terrible. The scheme was terrible. Joe Judge, Garrett, everybody was terrible, and that's why he didn't perform. So we're not going to give Galladay another shot to prove himself just because he's making money?
And I agree with everything you said, except for that last sentence, right? Because we're giving Saquon another shot. We're giving DJ another shot because they're not under contract to get the kind of money that he's getting. He is under contract to get that type of money, so he needs to perform regardless of whatever. Because we sucked and we had we sucked and we had OBJ, but he had us in the games. How many games did Galladay have us in?
How many games did this whole team have us in? The whole
No, but I'm
offense in
saying,
general.
okay, but if we're gonna compare, we had a star receiver and a star receiver, two shitty teams, right? But one star receiver elevated the team and carried it. This one did absolutely nothing. So because of that, I would say no. Because the same thing NYG, it's the same thing NYG 22 was saying when he was talking about quarterbacks. He was like, Cincinnati's line is bad and our line is bad, but Joe Burrow elevates the play of the people around him and DJ doesn't. That's what he was trying to say about Daniel Jones.
So why do we apply rules?
OBJ elevated the team, Kenny Galladay did not.
So why do we apply rules to certain players but not other players?
They apply to all when you're under contract. These guys ain't getting paid that money yet, so you can give them another shot and not hurt your purse as bad. Giving Galladay another year hurts your pocketbook because he's
if you
under
get rid
contract.
of Galladay, it hurts the team way worse than get rid of Barkley. Because Galladay, if we cut him right now, it's like $14 million against the cap. You don't save any money. You lose money.
I'm not saying just give him away. You got to get something for him. You gave up.
You're not going to get any. Who the hell's going to take on that contract? Who's going to take on that contract after what you just said about
that contract?
Then you tell that motherfucker if he's staying here for another year, he's got to work his way off the practice squad back onto the field.
Ain't no way you putting Galladay on the practice squad.
Then his ass don't deserve to be here. If he can't suit up and practice extra hard for that 72 fucking million, because he damn sure ain't playing for it. If he can't suit up and practice hard for it, get the fuck out of here. I know niggas in the street right now that you give him a quarter of what he making and they gonna go out there and break their neck.
I know people in the street right now, you give a quarter what Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones is making, they're gonna do the same thing. So if you're gonna make him go to the practice squad and practice his ass off, then make Barkley and DJ and they'll go to the practice squad for practice and practice their ass off. He's been here 1 year. They've been here 3. Saquon Barkley 4.
Listen,
Saquon
all right.
Barkley has 1,600 yards in 3 years.
Goddamn
3 years.
$1,000 right now would line my pocket pretty goddamn
one
good.
Of them guys made a show on the field yelling at the offensive coordinator and acting like a damn ass. Which one of them guys that you named was the one that did that?
Galladay, but everybody was cursing out Garrett.
We traded.
Everybody was saying that about Garrett.
We traded Odell Beckham for proposing to Annette and some silly shit. But we gonna keep this man here where he yelling and cursing at the offensive coordinators and shit. Get his ass out of here.
Oh, come on, like you didn't
underperform. He ain't
like
got
you
no
weren't
class.
ready to beat up Jason Garrett the whole season.
Right.
But I'm not getting paid to play for them. I'm a fan. I can say fuck Garrett. He's getting paid to hold himself to a certain regard and carry himself with a certain
Well, wait a minute.
He can't express himself about Garrett just because he plays.
God damn it. If you were a season ticket holder, you could have gotten paid with a free soda.
You get paid to carry yourself a certain way and represent that franchise. At the end of the day, whether I hate my job or not, that job is paying me and putting a roof over my kid's head and food on my table. I have to conduct myself a certain way while I'm at work. Period.
That is true. Very
So
true.
that man is making millions of dollars to be the face of a team or part of a member of this franchise. We traded OBJ for making fun with a damn net.
No, they traded OBJ for a lot of other things than just the net.
Okay, but when did OBJ spaz the fuck out on Tom Coughlin or Spagnuolo or anybody?
I mean, he was basically spazzing out on them damn self the whole time. I didn't really think he did anything as far as being unruly to the team. I think
That's
he's a
what
very
I'm saying.
good team
So
player.
we cut him for less than what the hell Galladay did in that one game.
Go ahead, Alex. I think you got something
Now,
to say.
let me say this. First of all, I don't, and I'm just saying, I don't believe in a double standard. If you could trade Barkley, get whatever, I've already admitted, in my opinion, that Jones isn't the guy for the future. But and I just dislike when, and I'm not pointing anybody out here because it's not anybody here. But there's a lot of people, obviously, on Twitter today that go back to the OBJ situation and try to relate him to the Giants. And I've been done with that trade. But let me say this about OBJ: I don't really think, and despite all the clown stuff, whatever he did off the field, stuff like that, I think he gave 100% every time he tried going on the field.
Oh,
Damn
You
sure
even
did.
saw that last.
did.
You
Damn
even
sure
saw
did.
that last game where Kenny Galladay, and I know Jake Fromm was throwing the football. He couldn't reach out and catch the ball. And I understand, yes, Joe Judge, probably at that point was going to be fired. There's a lot of situations.
Yeah, but
But
half
I'm
the
not
time he
saying,
slowed down in the middle of his routes too.
Yeah, I'm not saying, totally axe him from the team, but I'm just saying that's a thing to keep an eye on. And
Yeah,
a
make
couple
him
of
earn
different
his
players
spot.
as well.
That's all I'm saying. Make him
Yeah.
earn his spot. Tell him, listen, we bringing in a receiver in here. You're gonna have to earn that number one spot.
Well,
No,
that's
absolutely.
What they're doing. That's what they're doing with everybody on this team right now. If you look at the
Yeah,
Shepard contract,
everyone's
you're looking at the Martinez deal they want to do. Galladay could be the next freaking guy in the firing line. We just have to wait and see what's going on. I mean, right now they're at the draft.
Give me the first rifle then.
Well, I'm just saying,
I'll put a blank in it just to scare the shit out of him.
Hey, blanks hurt too. All right.
Well,
You know what?
like
I
I
shouldn't
said,
even said that because somebody just died on a movie set not too long ago with a damn blank. wasn't
Right.
it? Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
But all I'm saying is, Lou, I'm not trying to be combative with you. All
Nah,
I'm
bro,
saying
you
is
good,
it-
man. You know I don't get
All
mad
I'm
over
saying
this
is,
shit.
Right.
if we can give certain people passes who have underperformed during their tenure here, I just don't like the fact that we could just pick and choose who we want to attack.
You
Just
forget
because
that
we
we
like
are
the other
Giants
person.
fans. This is who we are. We call for somebody ass to be
Listen.
fired, burnt alive, or some shit every year.
Okay, but there's a difference to it though, Pat, and maybe I can explain it this way. Look, when we saw the new regime come in here, you and me both said Daniel Jones is gone.
I said it first.
I thought he was too. Yeah, I ain't
We
gonna lie.
we thought okay, but now when we're looking at it, even though it might sound like an excuse, we really don't see anything better than running into next year with Daniel Jones as option one.
Hey, we all watched these quarterbacks throw the ball
There's-
yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. And then the
Oh,
Washington Commanders just made a serious offer for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, they
It
did.
just came out. They made a serious
Who
play
did?
at Russell Wilson.
Who did?
The Washington Commanders.
Oh shit.
Yes. They made a serious, didn't get him.
And if anybody knows how to use him, it's Ron Rivera because he had Cam Newton.
There you go. So
NYG 22, what's going on, brother?
when I don't
What's
know if it's so much picking and choosing, Pat, or it's the best option at the time available.
BPA,
Because-
baby.
Well, listen, okay, if there's a Joe Burrow in this damn quarterback class, you think I wouldn't be screaming for him as much as I love DJ? As much as you guys know that I support, I defend
Holy
freaking Daniel
shit.
Jones to the end of days. You think I don't want a quarterback like Joe Burrow? You think I don't want a Justin Herbert?
Anybody would
Yeah.
want a quarterback like that.
Who,
That- I
who
mean,
doesn't want
that's-
Mahomes?
That's
who
obvious.
doesn't want? Exactly.
We tanking for Arch for the next 5 years now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
But
I don't want
DJ
to do
does
that
have
shit.
a damn good practice, an effort.
Somebody said they
I-
should
that,
trade
that's
Daniel
been one of
Jones
the
for Kobe.
biggest things I've been backing him on. You cannot
Oh,
work as hard as this
what?
kid is working and fail.
Damn, Zach.
Let me.
Damn. He said he should trade Daniel Jones for
Jones
Cole
for
Beasley.
Cole Beasley.
What the
God
hell?
damn.
Oh,
No, here we go with this shit.
Fuck
Y'all
is
sleeping
that?
on Willis. Oh Lord have mercy.
oh my
Oh,
goodness,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
NYG 22. I ain't sleeping on nothing.
Malik Willis.
Can I
But
just say that nobody documented his bad throws yesterday, and everybody was talking about Pickett. Let's set
Yo.
everybody to a fair standard here, please.
right.
Right.
Y'all done
NYG
seen it a couple
22.
of times when he
The
sailed it
only
over the
reason-
receiver's head.
The only
Oh.
reason anybody's gonna think that Malik Willis is good is because they watched a slew of shitty passes being thrown yesterday.
Oh my God.
That is the only
Did you
reason
see
he
him
look like
overthrow them
something.
passes?
Because they just watched a bunch of freaking first graders come out there and throw a football. So yes, my seven-year-old son can come out there and look like Eli Manning compared to them guys. So yeah, Malik Willis is gonna look great when they finally see him throwing the ball. But when he finally standing in front of a NFL defensive front, we'll see what he really looks like.
Well,
Oh yeah.
That
'Cause
that
y'all
quarterback
said-
rating stuff don't lie. I'm sorry.
because y'all
Yeah,
said
but
that
did you see the quarterback rating against pressure?
in preseason last year, y'all said Fields was the guy. Look how good he looks in preseason. Y'all said Trevor Lawrence could be damn good. Look at him in preseason. Mac Jones could be really good. Look at all these guys, these 5 quarterbacks that come out. Trey Lance, they come out in preseason. Yeah, preseason. Oh, these experts were just talking the shit up out of them. Oh, they were so right. First NFL game that these rookies saw. Well, holy shit, what happened to these guys?
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. Holy shit. How's
Right.
your
Get out of here, man. Goddamn.
I love you, Joe.
Ugh.
How you
And
feeling?
why,
It's like got 8 quarterbacks.
Nobody's created an excuse. NYG22. I mean,
Yeah.
some people believe, some don't. I said earlier, I don't think Jones is the guy, but I don't think you go in this draft class with the needs you have and go select a quarterback.
Did you just hear me? My guy, did you just hear me? I said if there's a Joe Burrow in this quarterback class, you think I don't want him? If there's a Patrick Mahomes in this quarterback class, you think I don't want him? If there's a Josh Allen in this quarterback class, you think I don't want him? I defend Daniel Jones, but yet you're continuing to sit here and say I will not take another quarterback outside of Daniel Jones.
Nah, NYG 22, Big Blue in the Bronx, who just stood up, the bottom left of the panel. He don't like Daniel Jones neither. He don't want Daniel Jones here neither. But he agrees that it doesn't make sense to go get a quarterback of an even lesser caliber to try to fix the problem. The quarterbacks in this draft class are not it. Bro, I love that you come on here, you give your opinion, you comment, you chat, you always support the channel. We appreciate the shit out of that.
Yes.
But I promise you, when Willis comes out there and nuts up and pisses on the damn bed, please come back and be like, yeah, y'all was right. Don't be one of them guys that sit here and make a million excuses for why his ass didn't make it. Because I'm telling you, that dude is not what everybody's trying to make him to be.
Or should we just type him up so we can get a better trade back?
There we go.
he says
He said
Willis
Jones
is
is
way
a
better.
goddamn bum.
That's
3 years
potential.
ago. He literally
Here's the thing,
32nd
though.
round.
That's potential. That's
It-
like
potential. You talking
That's
Yeah.
like what the Yankee fans are trying to do right now. Like they're debating, should we
Oh.
bring up a guy from the minor leagues or we should sign Carlos Correa? You obviously want to stick with the proven one.
Man, look at Judge. Look at how everybody said Judge was the man.
Carl
you guys
Bryant.
no, there was a Yankees fan that
everyone
did.
thought that Joe Judge was the dude.
No, not Joe Judge. Judge for the Yankees.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
thought he was the
Yeah,
greatest
Aaron
thing
Judge.
since sliced bread. A home run hitter. You know,
Carl Bryant, I think Dan Campbell is too smart to draft
baller.
Malik Willis
He's
at
going to
2.
make $50 million a year. We got to pay that dude. And now I saw that because he got hurt last year a couple of games, the Yankees fans are like, "Oh, we need to trade his ass."
I don't believe in that,
Yeah.
honestly.
I don't either, Alex.
Nah,
but
I
that's
don't
I've been seeing
I
on
don't believe in
Twitter,
that either.
and I hate baseball.
NYG 22. That's all we're saying. You give Daniel Jones this final year, and if he sucks, you get rid of him. We never say keep Daniel Jones past this
Yeah,
year.
we not saying give him a 5th-year option. We saying keep him because he's the cheap option this year
Best
and
option.
And
build
he's
the
the best
foundation.
stopgap quarterback you can have
Yeah,
right now.
that's it. You just keep him for this year to build a
Get a
foundation,
backup.
and then next
Get
year
a
you go
valuable
get
backup in free agency.
yeah, and next year you go get your guy and you bring him into a much better situation than what Daniel Jones was brought into. That's all we saying. Nobody's saying we want Daniel Jones here for the next 5 years. Fuck no.
Right. That's what it sounds like you guys are thinking we're saying or something.
Hell
Now,
no.
if he takes us to the NFC Championship game, bet your ass I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, now you.
If
Yeah,
he
now, if
takes
he
us
does
to the
that-
NFC Championship game, we'll be stuck in an Alex Smith situation
How do
because
we
then
know?
we'll re-sign him and he won't do as good the next year, and he won't do as good the next year, and we'll end up having to fucking trade him or sign somebody else.
Can I
Because
get
he's
winning
in
lottery
he's
ticket
in the
number
building
from
at
you?
5:30 in the morning, Zach.
I think if he leads us to the NFC championship game, I think that dude's going to continue to be good.
Yeah, I know, Lou. I need some winning lottery numbers. If you could see that far into the future, damn it.
I'll be honest with you, because if you when he was in a half decent system, he put up 24 touchdowns.
We take
Now, he
the
did fumble
QB
a lot.
position as a joke. I don't see how we're saying that.
I don't either.
Who says we're taking QB
Because
position as a
he
we're
said
joke?
not
Joel in
saying that
particular.
Daniel Jones is just a shitbird guy. Period. End of sentence.
Oh
Move on.
my god,
That's
man.
got to be it. I don't know. We're saying he's the best option this year. He's better than Malik Willis right now.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Yo,
What makes
you
you,
cannot-
what makes you think that kid is going to come in here
What?
and just blow
I
it
said
up?
that shit in my best white suburban voice. Fuck yeah.
How are we saying?
CJ
How are
Stroud,
we taking
Bryce
a
Young
QB
next
position
year.
as a joke? Because we don't want to draft any of these quarterbacks that nobody is high on. How is that taking a quarterback position as a joke?
They just don't want to see him succeed at any point. They don't even want to give him the chance to succeed on this Giants team. They just want it gone.
Okay, so NYG 22, let me ask you a question. Who was a better quarterback, Tim Tebow or Daniel Jones?
Oh my goodness.
I want NYG 22 to answer that in the comment section for me, please. Who was a better quarterback, Tim Tebow or Daniel Jones? Don't tell me he left. I know it don't take that long to type one of them names.
Hey,
And well, I guess he left. The reason I asked that question is because Tim Tebow brought the Denver Broncos to the AFC Championship game. Oh, okay. He said he had 3 fucking years to succeed.
He
God damn.
answering the question.
hey,
He not answering the question.
Okay.
So,
Like a
so-
politician, he waddles around the
so
question.
this is why I always bring this up. We can say the same thing about Barkley. He had 4 fucking years to succeed. God
He
damn.
had
why is
4
he-
years.
that's right. Trade his ass. Get
Why
rid
you
of
say
him.
that's
hold
a
on.
whack question?
Bobby
Why you say
Johnson's
that's
there.
a whack
Bobby
question?
Johnson's there. Bobby Johnson's helping with the drills right now. Giants O-line coach.
Oh,
Yeah,
OG,
Bobby Johnson. Ooh, OG.
All right.
But no, listen, the reason I asked that NYG 22 is because Tim Tebow overthrew almost every pass he threw. Okay,
I think so too, Carl.
right? But he got them to an AFC championship. Now, if DJ is a better quarterback than he is, why would you be so willing to give him up to take an unproven rookie who should be sitting behind somebody? Malik Willis is not a day one starter. And while I will say DJ was not a day one starter, DJ should have sat behind Eli for a year.
Sure should have.
So why would you get rid of one quarterback to do the same thing? That's what we would be doing. We would be bringing in a quarterback instead of fixing the O-line that needs to sit behind a starter for a year, and then we'd be thrusting him out to a starting position with no blocking.
So
The same thing will happen, and you'll be saying the same thing about Malik Willis in 2 to 3 seasons.
So the point that you're saying we're missing is you think that Malik Willis has so much more potential than Daniel Jones.
Keyword potential.
Right. What does potential get
talking
you?
about
Potential's not a
potential?
concrete.
Like,
it's
that's
not
Yeah.
in stone. It's
That's
not
got to be it, because
permanent.
now he says it's about the future. It's about the future. So you want a guy that can make one big play a game, but not win the game. So if we go 3-14 again, you don't care because you got a
we went 4 and
quarterback that can
13,
make a
sir.
big
everything
play.
else.
We went 4 and 13, sir. Don't give us another loss. Good God.
Hey, you know what? It don't matter. You got potential. You got that big playability.
Got a high ceiling.
Well, I like the word potential because it's got two of my favorite words in it: pot and potent.
Yeah, potent pot. That
Yeah. I don't care for people named Al.
I potential only gets you fired as a coach in the NFL.
Yeah, that high upside shit.
I think you guys are missing the point. Just because we say keep Daniel Jones for this year doesn't mean we say we want to win now. We've already been on record saying that at best at 500. Now I know you hear Lou say 11-6, but that's our thing. He created that, and that's what we're gonna roll with.
I just be saying that shit to try to boost morale and try to speak that shit into existence. But
Right.
realistically, if we fix the O-line and our defense gets better, I think we might pull off 8-9 wins.
Can't fix the O-line if you draft Malik Willis at 5 or 7.
Damn sure can't.
Right. So
Okay, if you take 2 defensive players in the first round, does that mean every other offensive lineman that's draft eligible just all of a sudden leaves?
Like
When your GM and your assistant GM has a proven track record of drafting good linemen between the 3rd and 5th rounds, every offensive line that you can think of does not have first round draft picks across the board. They don't. A lot of those guys are.
All right. I got to do it, guys. We're going to drop this link.
Not to mention he plays for.
Oh, you know,
I hate doing this, but
I'm dropping the link for NYG22. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to let you guys, because I know this will be a really civil argument. I know nobody's going to get butthurt from this. Go for it. Come on, guys.
We do this every time he comes on. We have a debate, but we never get disrespectful with each other.
I'm dropping the link. Y'all hang on. This is going to be a really good show. A really big show. Yes.
Holy shit. What was that, Joe?
That was, oh my God, what's his name?
That was that magnesium citrate.
Right.
Dude, man, my shit shoot is still freaking in pain. Oh. Oh, man. I haven't felt the peanuts yet, so. Oh. All right. The man, the myth, the legend. One of our favorite guests, NYG22. How you doing?
What's going on?
What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, hold on. Let me close the on YouTube stream.
NYG22.
All right, I'm good now.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you're good.
So, check it out. I'm not banging the drum for Malik Willis, so to speak. I'm just saying, you guys don't have a plan past Daniel Jones. So, this is what I'm saying. If you got a chance at you got 2 top 10 picks. When are you going to have 2 top 10 picks to draft a quarterback again? Okay, you might not like other quarterbacks in this draft.
Next year, if we trade back the number 7 pick.
If it's not guaranteed. So what if you don't? So hypothetically speaking, you guys say Jones is decent enough to win a couple games. You fix the defense. You draft 2 defensive players. Because that's the only route I would go. If you're not going O-line or quarterback, you got to go 2 defensive players. So what if you draft 2 defensive players? Okay, you win 8 games. Where are you picking?
Probably around 16,
15,
17, 18.
16, 17? How you going to quarterback?
Well, we're gonna have $90 million in cap space next year. So
so you want to go that route?
I mean, whatever.
But you don't want Watson. You don't want Wilson. You don't want Rodgers this it's
giving
cool
up picks.
to make
It's
grad
giving
on
up
quarterback.
picks,
Okay,
bro.
I got you.
Giving up picks
No,
on
but you can
rebuild. That
also
doesn't
give
make
up a
sense.
number one next year and the following year after that and get a quarterback.
I have
So
another
you want to go
guy
to
back.
the veteran quarterback route when you can get a young QB on a rookie deal.
No. What I'm saying is you
Okay.
can give up a first round pick in next year's draft and a first
Hey.
round pick in the following draft to move up from say 15 through 19, whatever
Just
spot you're picking at, to go up and get the
real
quarterback
quick.
that you like.
Real
That's
quick, I
not
got another
guaranteed, though,
gentleman that
because-
wants to jump on. His name is Tim. Let's welcome Tim
Right.
to the
Is that Tim
to the
Strawn?
chat.
Yeah, what's going on, Tim?
Is that Tim Strawn?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I see you.
Some might be messed up,
Yeah.
but
We can't hear you, bro.
do you have yourself muted, bro? I don't think
Can
his
you-
mic is muted.
No, his mic's
I
not
don't see
muted.
it. No, it's not.
I don't know if he can hear us or not.
You would see the muted mic next to his name if
Right.
it was muted.
Mhm. Well,
Can you hear us,
NYG
Tim?
Give us a thumb
Maybe
up
he's
if you
trying
can
to
hear
connect.
us.
Yeah.
He might be trying to connect. I don't know.
Yeah, he's trying to
Something going
connect.
on.
Yeah, I go through
But
that. too.
NYG 22, don't you see people do that all the time? Xavier Stroud and the boy from Alabama, and
It's
say about 2 more quarterbacks come out.
Yo, what is good, fellas?
Who's
Who
that?
got a police
Who is
radio?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, is
that
that
was
Tim?
Tim.
But look, fellas, all I wanted to say
Hey,
was,
Sly.
what's good? Just want to stop by, show some love. I'm on vacation right now, but I hope that y'all doing good, man. I really like the topics y'all talking about, especially this QB talk, man.
You on vacation? Did you get you some roadhead?
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
actually, that leads me to this, right?
Uh-oh.
So I actually, no, hear me out. So I found out yesterday, actually, like my girl be watching our streams and shit. So Juanita, if you are watching this, I made it to my hotel room. I will call you back, but I made it to my hotel room. But, yeah,
Lord have mercy.
Oh, man, that's great. She watches my show. Thank you very much. I
y'all
appreciate
laughing, but I'm dead ass serious.
No, she
I-
don't need to be watching our show. We be saying some horrible shit on here.
it. Right.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I didn't know until yesterday, dog. And how many shows we been doing?
Right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hit going fishing, Jeffrey says. Uh-oh.
Good thing you
Oh,
ain't never
fish.
said nothing fucked up on the show.
Right.
Oh God, on God. I keep
Hey.
to myself. But
I'm the only one that can get away with that stuff.
Oh shit.
But
28 years of
But yeah,
marriage.
but Pat, check it out though. So I mean, I see that hypothetical, but you got to think too. You got
Man.
other teams. It's not just about the Giants. This is the NFL. You got other teams looking for quarterbacks that will probably have a higher pick than you. So why would they trade their pick for you to move up to get a quarterback? And so what are you thinking? You could have maybe the third best quarterback out the class, fourth best quarterback out the class, because you think you're just going to tank and get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud next year. That's not going to happen. Now with G Nation saying, make a little more sense to go out and get a veteran, but you got the veterans available this year. Who knows who's going to be available next year? So if you're going to go that route, you might as well just swing the fences for Watson or Wilson or something.
And you know what? Listen, I would love.
You gotta address the quarterback position, because if you're the New York Giants, unless you're just trying to be a half-ass team, say the Washington team or the Eagles or somebody, then go ahead, roll with Jones, fix the defense, go 8-8 every year. I'm a
okay,
Giants fan. I'm used to Super Bowl rings. You cannot come to me and tell me that this kid Malik Willis does not have that potential to be a. Now, if you guys believe so much in these coaches, everybody on Twitter, oh, look at Dable, they talking about his shoes, his hair, everything about this guy is great. If you believe in him so much, then you should believe in him that he can develop Malik Willis into a superstar quarterback. You know?
then why
That's what I'm saying.
can't he do the same thing for Daniel Jones?
Yeah, you say that about
Because
anybody.
Daniel Jones has got 3 years of underdevelopment, 3 years of poor coaching, bad habits, and it's
Barkley.
not. You gotta understand. You starting a quarterback from fresh that's coming under your system that's going to learn things your way. That does not have to go through the ups and downs and trials and tribulations that Jones went through.
But you're my
Jones,
guy.
to me, is a broken quarterback because Jason Garrett and Joe Judge screwed dude up. I'm not going to front. He's
Okay,
broken.
I can agree to that statement.
At best, he's going to be a backup. At best, he's going to be a high-end backup. That's my feeling for Jones.
Okay.
I'm not rocking with that if I'm the Giants and I'm Brian Dable and Joe Shane and I'm trying to get this team moving in the right direction.
But that's what we saying to you, NYG22. We not saying we rocking with him. We just saying that the same
one
thing.
of y'all on
Listen,
the panel is rocking with him. I'm not going to say it, but you and Pat, but one of y'all on the panel is a Jones level. So let's keep it up.
He's raising his hands right now.
Okay.
He's raising his hands right now. But no, listen, what we saying is all I'm saying is this. If the same thing you're saying that he can do, that Dable can do to Malik Willis, right? He can do for Daniel Jones. If we
Daniel Jones doesn't have that potential. Daniel Jones doesn't have the running ability, the elusiveness. He doesn't have it quite as Daniel Jones got an arm. I'm not lying, but he don't got the arm Willis got. He don't got the elusiveness Willis got.
No,
Daniel
he got
Jones,
straight.
to me,
He got straight line speed. He got straight line speed.
Jones,
He don't got elusiveness.
Daniel Jones' his biggest problem is instincts. His instincts. He has poor processing. He doesn't have the instincts to escape and use his speed and his ability.
I agree with you. You
and I don't know if that can be
argument for me
coached out
there.
of him. I don't know
robotic.
if instincts can be coached out of him. Can you be coached to dodge a bullet? Nah, bullet's gonna come. You're gonna dodge it. That's in your DNA. That's in your makeup.
All I'm saying is it makes no sense to bring another project here with a first round pick.
Daniel Jones is a project.
Right, but you're keeping him from the cheap for one more year. If you draft this
Malik
guy,
Willis would be cheap if you draft Malik Willis. And
No,
then
it's
here's
not.
my thing though.
no,
Here's
it's not.
my
Listen,
thing though.
we drafted Kadarius Toney number 20 overall, and his guarantee was almost 14 mil,
Right.
and he was number
Right.
20.
So what is
So if
Jones
we get
making?
Willis at 5 or 7, his guarantee for his first year is gonna be like 20 mil.
He's going to be making the same thing Daniel Jones has been making if you draft Willis 5 or 7.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's pretty much the same slot you're gonna be taking Jones in that you'll be taking Willis in.
But then you're stuck with him for another 3 years. We can get rid of DJ next year and start fresh with a quarterback that we believe in, rather than another project. Because if Malik Willis, what I'm saying is, if Malik Willis turns out to be the same way as DJ, then we're stuck in the same boat again for another 2 to 3 years. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm a pro DJ or I love DJ. No, I want DJ ass out of here 2023. But right now, it makes no sense to go get another QB to end up in the same position in 2023, 2024, 2025.
You guys act like you cannot. You guys act like if you draft the quarterback, nope, can't fix the defense, can't do anything else. But if you draft that quarterback, but then on the same side, this is my thing about Giants fans. You're hypocritical because on the same side, you're saying, "Oh, we don't have to worry about the O-line now. We can fix the defense and get O-line, in the 6th, 7th round." But everybody at the beginning of the year, everybody at the beginning of the year was banging the table for offensive linemen.
I still want the offensive line.
Offensive line. But now, I'm not saying you guys in particular, but now I'm seeing Giants fans pivot and say, "Oh, we can take Thibodeau and Lloyd, and let's not worry about the O-line." And then you got the same thing on people sitting up here saying, "Oh, Daniel Jones doesn't have an offensive line. Daniel Jones needs this. He needs that. He needs this." Like, what does he need? It's like he needs everything. God damn.
I don't think anyone can speak.
Everything is speed. He tries to have everything got to be split perfect. Go ahead, man.
Can I speak for a second?
Go ahead, Pat.
Now, I'm not going to run and hide. I'm one of the ones that wouldn't mind us getting 2 defensive players in the first round. You know why? Because our GM and assistant GM has a track record of drafting people in the lower rounds and actually working out for them. So there's a way that you can fix the offensive line without having to take 2 offensive linemen in the first round. Most of your good offensive lines, most of those guys are usually low round picks.
So Tim is the cop.
That's 10. Yo, 10.
Tim is the YouTube police. Oh, you the hip hop police, cuz? The hip hop task force.
Mute that man.
Yo, Joe, mute him.
Do what?
Mute
The
him.
police officer.
Mute him. Get him out of here.
I can't hear what the hell's going on.
All you had to do is mute him, not kick him out.
Well, I did
Right.
mute Mike. Okay, Ed. I
But-
didn't know what the hell was going on.
But
I can't hear.
all I've been saying is, look, if we have a GM and coaches that are competent enough to be able to draft people in the mid rounds, and we get some free agent offensive linemen, would that not be better than what we had last year, NYG, if you're still there?
Yeah, that would be better.
Tim, what you got going on, bro?
Tim. What's good? You got the scanner
Can
going?
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear your walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we
we hear
got
you
the
now.
scanner.
But for the most part, all we've been hearing is your walkie-talkie.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all
I'm
right.
trying to work and at the same time listen to you guys. I don't turn the radio off, so I'm listening.
Thank you.
NYG, you still there, bro?
Yeah, Pat. But what I'm
Okay.
saying is, it'll be better. But
Hold on, I get a
But listen.
chance to finish.
go ahead.
Finish. So if we do take 2 defensive players in the first round, only reason why I brought that up is because we brought a whole new defensive coordinator here. And if those defensive players turn out to be better than what these offensive linemen are in the first round and we can't trade back, I think they take best available. I'm saying that because I believe that's what they will do. Not as something that I would personally do. I believe they would do it because I think they would take best available, not reach for an offensive lineman. If they feel Cross is not as good as Evan Neal or Equanu and they're gone before they get to number 5 and they can't trade back, and Thibodeau's there, you take Thibodeau. And then if the Panthers take Cross, then Devin Lloyd is probably the next best player on the board. In my mind,
So
now it might
let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask everybody on the panel this. So if Dave Gettleman did that same thing that you guys talking about with the offensive line being as bad as it's been for all these years, what would this fan base would go bananas? They would fucking be like, excuse my language, they would be like throwing Molotov cocktails at
you know why? You know why?
Because they don't know how to fix the offensive line.
Okay, so do we
I
have
agree.
a new
I agree with you, though, Pat.
GM that has a great track record? Give me that.
I agree with you. But I'm saying the same thing about Willis. You're saying that you hate Willis. You know, he's going to turn in, he's not going to do this and do that. Well, if you draft this offensive guru and this guy from the Chiefs and all that, why, if you believe in Wink Martindale, why don't you believe in Brian Dable to be able to turn Malik Willis into an elite quarterback? Because he has elite quarterback traits. Daniel Jones does not. He does not.
Let me say this
Keep it
because I
100.
gotta go make an important call real quick, and I'll be right back. But let me say this before I leave. Malik Willis, you have been on record saying that you don't like Daniel Jones because he can't raise the level of his team, correct? Give me can I get a yes or a no?
That's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of it.
That was one of the main reasons
my
why
main thing is to keep it to clarify things. My main thing is Daniel Jones' instincts and his processing skills.
Okay, cool. Now, instincts is more than just be able to juke somebody on the field.
Nah, that's not instinct. Instinct is knowing when the play breaks down, when to move, when to look up
That's
the
what he
field.
said. He said it's more than just juking. That's what he said.
It's not just juking. It's not juking out defenders. That's y'all on the Malik Willis hate. Y'all don't hate on the kid. Look at his ability. Okay.
Yeah. Instincts
And don't
It's
get me wrong, I'm
different
not
from just
hating on him. Go
physical,
ahead, Pat.
athletic ability. I'm not hating on him. I don't want him to come here because I
It
want him
kind
to
of seems like you're hating on him. You said he's
I
gonna be a
don't
bum.
want him to come. I don't want him to come here because I want him to.
The kid hasn't took an NFL snap yet. You said he's gonna be
I'll
a bum.
say
But when I say Daniel Jones gonna be a bum, and he's got 3 years of evidence that he's a bum.
I've never. When have you ever said? When have you ever
Nobody
said I
said he
said
was
this
a
kid was
bum.
gonna be a bum?
Why is Daniel Jones always associated with Malik Willis?
Specifically say that Daniel Jones is gonna be a bust. I heard that out your mouth now. Specifically, G Nation.
You heard me say that Daniel Jones gonna be a bum?
No, Malik Willis.
I mean, not Daniel Jones, Malik Willis. Malik Willis gonna be a bust.
I did say that. I said that I'm worried about him coming here and be in the same situation that we are in right now.
You don't gotta put him in that situation. You don't have to throw him out in the first game. If you got Jones, if you're keeping Jones, why would you throw Malik Willis out there in game one?
Because look at what happened when we had Eli and he had two bad games.
Eli is a Hall of Famer. Eli is a Hall of Fame quarterback. We cannot go there.
NYG, listen, let me finish my question.
Go ahead.
Look at what happened when we drafted Daniel Jones. Eli Manning had 2 bad games, and what did the fan base do? Oh, get him out of there, put DJ in there. And what happened? DJ got thrown to the fucking Wolves with a shitty offensive line, and now he's had two different offenses.
He actually did okay when he got thrown to the Wolves, so why wouldn't Malik Willis be able to? I'm just
because
saying.
Malik Willis is 3% when he's under pressure. His QB rating is 3%. His QB rating is.
What about rushing? You guys act like the running game doesn't exist with these quarterbacks. Like he got to be
all about the big play.
Okay, so you want your quarterback.
But look,
hold up. So you want your quarterback running 60 to 70% of the game?
I want my quarterback making plays. Jones don't make plays.
Well,
he does not make plays.
How many running quarterbacks have a long career, a long healthy career, and how many of those running quarterbacks get Super Bowl rings?
If you're going back to the 80s, none. But this is 2022, so I mean, you tell me. Look at the quarterbacks that succeed now in the NFL. You tell me what it is.
I'll tell you what. If we draft Malik Willis, let's say we draft
the pocket quarterback.
Let's say we draft Malik Willis, and he's great running, right? And then he gets injured in week 8. What good did it do us to get that running quarterback and get him killed?
Jones, that's already got a history of being injured. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't make no sense. You talking about
get rid of Lamar Jackson?
That makes you just made my point.
Jones and
made
Willis
my
in the
point.
same argument. Why does it need to be
just made my point? You just
I mean,
made my point.
listen,
I said bringing him here, he gets hurt in week 8, and you said, well, it already happened to Daniel Jones. That's my point. I don't want the same thing happening and us being in the same situation, having the same conversation 2 years from now.
You cannot not prevent injuries. Just because Giants fans will spoil you. Hold on, let me say something real quick. The Giants fans will spoil you because of Eli Manning never missed a game. Your quarterbacks are going to get hurt. Look at the quarterbacks around the league. They all get hurt at some point. That's what what smart teams do. Smart teams invest in a good backup. That's the problem the Giants have. They don't invest in a good backup. So if you're going to get you're going to get Malik Willis, you got Daniel Jones, you already got your backup.
You get Malik Willis, the offense is going to be like, it's going to probably look like the Eagles offense. It's going to be a run-based offense and throwing the ball deep. I don't think Malik Willis is accurate enough to read the whole field like a Patrick Mahomes or Russell Williams. If you get Malik Willis, whatever his name is, I think we're gonna look like the Eagles offense, a run-based offense. I mean, we'll go 8-8, 10-8, whatever. But as far as Eagles are limited of what they can do. So that's just my opinion.
With all due respect, one question. I'd rather look like the Eagles offense than the Giants offense look the past 2 years.
Yeah, of course. But you don't think Jason Garrett? You don't think Jason Garrett had a lot to do with it? The worst mistake the Giants did in the last. Hold on. God damn. The worst mistake the Giants did the last 3 years was bringing in Jason Garrett and Mark Colombo.
Facts.
Before Jason, hold on.
Yo,
Before Jason Garrett came here, Daniel Jones' first year under a horrible offense, he was a decent looking quarterback. You
agreed.
can't
Right.
argue that. You cannot
20,
argue.
20
No, listen,
turnovers.
listen. You
22 first turnovers.
cut
That was decent. Okay.
you cut me off. Okay, yes, he had the turnovers. The turnovers could be
Because
fixed.
of Eric Flowers.
Hold on, the turnovers could be fixed. But as far as reading the defense, throwing accurate, throwing downfield, you can't argue that he was one of the best looking rookie quarterbacks under the first year under Sherman. What happened was Sherman left, Garrett stale offense, damn near crippled the whole offense from the running back to the offensive line to the receiver routes to everything. Garrett
Because he
stale
was
the
trying to
whole offense.
sabotage Judge's job so he can become the head coach because he didn't
Well,
like that he went from head
I'm not
coach
gonna
to OC.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say is Jason Garrett got a stale offense. He got that 1980, 1990s offense, you know, the stick route, and that's what it was.
That's funny that you say that.
Hold on. If Sherman would have still been here, we wouldn't be talking about this by Jones.
Nope.
I think Jones would have been progressive.
Yep.
But the fact that he had to take 2 steps backward because of Garrett 2 years, because Mara wanted to hire Garrett and Colombo, that set the Giants back more than anything. Not Jones more than anything that set the Giants back. Now Daboll got to come in here and got to try to clean up what Garrett messed up. Now, this is probably Jones last year. We don't know. If he don't show anything this year, he's gone. But at least we got to give this guy one more chance because of what he did the first year under a competent offensive coordinator. So Dabo is a competent offensive coordinator that knows what he's doing. Let's see what Jones got. Because we already know what he did on a competent coordinator. Let's see what he got. We got nothing to lose. Bringing in Willis and all these other quarterbacks, it doesn't make any sense. That's Gettleman doing.
How does it not make any sense to get your franchise?
Hold on, fellas.
It don't make no sense that you saying that it don't make sense to get a franchise quarterback.
Talk.
That's
Do
why
you
I
okay?
said what
You believe there's a franchise quarterback? If the Giants administration believe there's a franchise quarterback and he dropped the franchise quarterback, I'm all with it. I'm cool. But from what I'm hearing from like people that know what they're doing from the NFL, they saying there's no franchise quarterback. But if they say Willis and Pickett are franchise quarterback, okay, draft them. I'm all with it. But from what everyone is saying, everyone that's professional that's in the NFL, they say there's no franchise quarterback. So if there's if the administration and the Giants administration and everybody else saying no franchise quarterback, there's no point in reaching. There's no point. It doesn't make any sense because that means we're gonna draft the quarterback same position. You know, I know y'all love Willis, and y'all love that he fast, run a 4.3 and all that shit. But that 4.3 don't mean shit if he can't break down the offense and read the defense. All he's gonna be doing is run around. Look at Jalen Hurts. There is TikTok videos and shit of Jalen Hurts missing wide ass open receiver. Nobody says nothing. Warren Sapp put one out there talking about, he should have threw it at that guy. But all y'all see is Jalen Hurts running the ball and all that. That shit cute. It looks good. You know, they got a competent coordinator that knows what he's doing, that put Hurts in the best position to succeed. And Hurts' best position to succeed is run the ball, the little hook routes and all that. But Jalen Hurts can't break down the defense. He can't. So if they saying, the administration and everybody else saying that Willis and all these quarterbacks are for sure home run hitters, go out and get them. But I'm telling y'all, if we go out and reach for one of these quarterbacks, we're going to be in the same position as last year. This is Jones last year. If he don't show up, he gone. It's not a big deal. It's simple mathematics. This is last year. You know, he has no trade value. I hear people keep saying trade. Nobody's not going to trade for Jones. It doesn't make any sense. No way. We're not going to get nothing for Jones.
Hold on 1 second. Let me read one of these comments, fellas. But thank you both very much for your opinion. JLay90 says, why would we rush to get a middle of the pack QB? There are way better QBs coming in the next.
You don't know he's middle of the pack.
We don't know if he's the middle. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. He has not took an NFL snap yet. So I hate when y'all come in and judge the cat like he's better than Joe. Like he's just A
I
bottom of
was
the
reading a
quarterback
comment,
stop that.
NYG. That was a comment,
Ethan,
NYG.
we
I
don't
get
know.
it,
We don't.
but I was referring to like everybody that's saying that because that's all
Yeah,
I'm hearing coming on this
but we
podcast.
don't know that.
Is oh
We
he's
don't know
not going to elevate the team. He's not going to do this. He's not going to do that. But you do have evidence of Jones. You do have evidence of Jones not elevating the team, not succeeding. Even in his rookie year, we won what 3-4 games. So I mean, go ahead, roll with him.
You don't have to have a quarterback listen. You don't have to have a quarterback. Listen, if you got, well, you do not have to have a You do not have to have a quarterback to elevate everyone. You just have to have the quarterback that's competent enough and an offensive coordinator that's competent enough to put a system around him that know what the fuck he's doing.
Oh wow!
Look at 49. Look at the 49ers situation. Look at Look at the 49ers situation. Look at the position that the Rams had before they got the quarterback they had then. As long as you have a quarterback, as long as you have a coordinator and an a quarterback that knows what they're doing and put them in a good situation, you're going to be fine. Everybody's not going to have a superstar quarterback that's a Patrick Mahomes. Them type of players don't grow on trees.
Or a few in between.
So, yeah. You just need
the problem is the Giants don't have that type of team. They don't have
They don't. I agree. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying
I agree.
Because Jones, you need that perfect team around him just to get into the playoffs. You need a perfect team around this dude. Now, you guys think you're going to build a perfect team because now people pivoting off the O-line, so your O-line going to suck.
What is the perfect team?
We're going to build the perfect team. We're saying
what is the perfect
team? Get through the year while we fix the line, and then next
the line got to be good. The line got to be good. The defense got to be good.
The line got to be good for your quarterback. The line got to be good in any NFL. NYG. The line got to be good for any NFL team.
Yeah, the line got to be good.
Football is won in the trenches, my guy. Football is won in the trenches. It's a game of inches.
Exactly.
Your line and your defensive front are your most important vehicles on that field.
I came on here and said that we need to take O-line.
Bro, I've been screaming O-line since I started my YouTube channel.
But now you got people saying draft defense and get O-line in the 7th round.
No, hell no. 7th round line.
What are we doing here?
No. Who said 7th round? Nobody said. I never said. Nobody said no 7th round.
Somebody's just throwing words out there, and I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Now I'm going to talk. Here's the thing. I'm going to talk for a minute because I've been sitting here damn waiting for everybody, letting everybody else make their point. Now I want a little bit of a shot here. Now, you say that we can't get a quarterback if we play 500 ball. Will somebody please remind me when Josh Allen was picked? Can somebody tell me what round Deshaun Watson was picked? Can you all tell me what Mahomes when he was picked? How about Lamar Jackson? When was he? What pick was he placed in? What? 10, 12, 14, 18, 20, 32? You don't know who's a good quarterback and who doesn't because ain't nobody had their hands on Mahomes. Ain't nobody had Josh Allen being as good as he was.
It's
ain't
the system.
Nobody had any
it's
of
the
these
position.
quarterbacks as high as what they are right now. Ain't nobody saw any of these guys coming. But now because you're worried about missing on that, people want to reach and just grab, hey, he looks like him. He looks like him.
And it's also just to follow off of that, you got to understand that also what these quarterbacks just drafted. If you get drafted in a fucked up situation, it's gonna set the quarterback back. You better hope and pray you get drafted in a position with a team that has a competent coordinator and a decent team so the player can grow. Any quarterback would have failed in that system in that situation last year with the Giants. Most of the quarterbacks would have failed in that situation where the Giants was in last year.
Okay.
That Giants team was trash. No quarterback would have said that. Nobody would. You think Willis would have came in here last year and did something with?
Yeah.
Nobody would.
No, go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, but what he's saying is bring Willis in and he would have fixed. No, that Giants team last year, that team was one of the worst teams I ever seen on offense. I mean, from the coordinator to the offensive line to everything, to the route running to everything. Everybody was making fun of that. So that was a situation where any damn near outside of the top 5 quarterback, that team would have failed. The quarterback would have failed in that situation. So
And that's all I've been saying. It makes
saying,
no
and
sense to bring
it
another
doesn't make no
quarterback
sense
in
to
here
bring
set
another
him up.
quarterback in. Yeah, you're gonna set them up for failure. The only
Exactly. I
thing,
don't-
the only
If we
thing Willis,
draft Malik Willis and we don't fix this O-line, sorry, Tim,
yeah, go
then
ahead.
we're gonna mess up that man's career, and we're gonna drop his value, and he'll end up in the USFL or the CFL some damn where. That shit would destroy him. Look at RG3. RG3 was a good quarterback.
Good
He went
quarterback.
to Washington. He got hurt. They threw his ass back out there before he was healthy,
got
and then
rushed
he
bad.
second guessed himself and shattered his confidence for the rest of his career. Ruined it.
Yeah, that's it. And the only thing Malik Willis would have done in this team last year, he would have had highlights. Yeah, he would have been running around doing some Michael Vick shit, throwing the ball down the field 80 yards down. But that's not a way to succeed in the NFL. That shit look good.
You guys are stereotyping this dude, man.
I mean, I only can.
Cool, man.
I
You saying
only can.
all you gonna do is run around, and
All I can.
that's
All
not
I.
cool, man.
All I can go
That's
by.
not cool. Because you're
All I can go by.
stereotyping him, and you're not looking at his trait.
All I can go by is the highlights, and I only seen one Liberty game last year.
Why go by the highlights?
Hold, yeah, God damn.
At the collegiate level.
Hold on. I seen one
What
Liberty
is
game
Danny
last year.
Jones accomplished? That's what I'm saying. This guy's a college kid. Jones is a veteran.
Who's gonna block
Danny
for
Jones
him?
won what?
Who's gonna
He
block?
He won 2 bowl games at Duke. How many did?
I'm talking about the NFL, man. We're not
Oh.
talking about college.
It's harder at the NFL. It's harder.
Oh.
I don't understand why people want to get a quarterback,
but
bro.
then
It
your
doesn't matter if
argument makes
Aaron
no
Rodgers is the
sense.
quarterback
Then
if we can't block.
Then
Okay, all right, cool.
Then your
Don't take a
argument makes no
quarterback.
sense
Don't take a
because if
quarterback.
They're not gonna take a quarterback.
He won next year.
Willis
Don't
has
take
done
one.
nothing in the
They're not gonna take a
NFL.
I
quarterback.
don't care. I don't run the Giants. I don't run the Giants. I'm not in the Giants front office. I don't care if they take eggs and biscuits with the fifth pick. I'm just saying, if I was the GM, I would be looking at the quarterback position because your quarterback sucks doo-doo, and he's not going to get any better.
Okay, that's why you're not a GM.
You guys,
That's why you're not a GM.
Can I talk? You have 3 years evidence. Y'all want to throw that out the window like it don't mean shit because, this offensive line was bad. This was bad. This was bad. I can say the exact same things about Malik Willis, that his offensive line was bad, his coaching was bad, but he's a collegiate quarterback. This is an NFL quarterback that came in with the 6th overall pick and has not done giant
Nobody
nothing
is arguing that he's trash.
But you want to
Nobody
you want to build
is
around him?
arguing.
You want
Nobody's
to build
arguing
around
that.
him?
We're
Nobody.
saying that we need to build for whoever's
Ever come in here? You argue. Your comparison is you comparing your problem is you comparing Jones to Willis. Nobody's comparing Jones to Willis.
If I'm out there blocking, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you comparing Jones to Willis. It just don't make no sense. Just draft a quarterback this year. This not unless you had a clear cut like
That's like
top
buying a Lamborghini and not having enough money to put gas.
Giants fans want Willis to come in there and win 11 games, but Jones don't have to
No.
Who is saying that?
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody
Why
saying
are we talking about
Nobody saying
Jones? We're
that.
talking about replacing him. That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
serious. Yeah, nobody's
So
saying
you're
that.
saying if we draft Willis, that's 10 games we win. If we draft Willis, that's 10 games.
Listen. Go ahead.
Because
Let him talk.
you guys not let me talk because you just said, "Oh, he's not." What Willis have done with this team last year? So that tells me that you're looking for Willis to come in and save the Giants. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're drafting this kid for the future.
That doesn't tell you that.
Future.
That does not tell you that. That is not what that tells you. NYG22. That is not
saying
what
that.
means.
By
us saying.
Oh my God.
Hold up, NYG, because you're misunderstanding. That's why you're getting all fired up.
Fired up.
By us saying that Malik Willis would not have done any better last year, that does not mean that we expect him to come in here and be a winner day one.
We just want him to succeed.
Our main problem is we can't block for DJ. Hold on. Our main problem is we can't block for DJ or Saquon. So if we bring Willis in here, he's going to have the same problem. That's what we've been saying. It makes no point to ruin that man's career like that, set him up for failure, and then still set our team up for failure. We want a winning football team moving forward. We understand that DJ's not going to get us to the Super Bowl next year, and Malik Willis is not going to get us to the Super Bowl this year. What we want is to fix that defensive front, get us one good edge rusher, and get us 3 to 4 good offensive linemen, be it 2 in the draft and 2 in free agency, okay? And then get us the rest of what we need.
Can I make it easier for him to understand? Hold on. We just want some stability on the team, period. So for the next quarterback to come in to succeed. That's all. That's all. Right now, there's no stability on offense, on defense. So right now, if any quarterback comes in, he's gonna fail. So right now, we want that 2000 between the 2018 to 2011, the stability on the offensive line and defensive line on everything. We just want stability with the head coach and everything. Right now, I believe this administration and this coaching staff is gonna bring that. So if Malik Willis was coming out next year, I'll be like, okay, let's drive. Let's got it. We building the stability right now. But right now, it doesn't make no sense.
We don't got the tools.
No, if what I was saying, if he was coming out next year.
Hold up, guys. Hold up. Go ahead, Pat.
God damn.
Sorry.
My bad, Pat.
Now look. All this shit that you're talking about, Malik Willis and all this bullshit, it doesn't make sense to bring him in. You know why? Because there's no fucking way he's going to be able to sit behind Daniel Jones a full year. Do you know exactly what the world would do to the New York Giants right now if they set Malik Willis behind Daniel Jones for a full year? If Daniel Jones goes out there and messes up? Didn't Brian Flores just come out and say, and Stephen A. Smith and them just came out and say that John Mara is a racist? Did they not just come out there and say that?
Right.
Yeah, I say that too. But didn't they not just say that?
Right. Does his name not carry weight?
Didn't they just say the Giants have never had a black starting quarterback in the league ever? So how in the hell can they draft this?
Maybe that's a problem for the Giants. That's a Giants problem. That's a PR problem.
Hold on. So how in the hell you expect them to draft this kid, number 5 or number 7, and come in here and sitting him on the bench a full year behind Daniel Jones?
You know why, Pat?
Do you know what turmoil that would cause?
You know why, Pat? Because the Giants.
They'll say it's true. John Mara is racist. Because why isn't Willis starting?
No, all right. What I'm saying is that's why people get on the Giants, because they don't change. They are a organization stuck in the fucking past.
I agree. That I agree.
That is the past main issue with the Giants. They are an organization stuck in the fucking past. So you don't want to run a quarterback. You don't want a new age offense. You want to stick to this ground and pound bullshit.
Yeah.
They don't win no fucking games.
I mean, one or two Super Bowls, but I agree with you.
Be progressive. Okay, yeah, in 2011, 2000,
I agree. They stuck in their ways.
It's a different era of football. You cannot press man like you used to. You can't grab. You can't play defense. The Giants played defense on those championship games.
But don't you think this
that was the main focus?
But don't you think this administration? Hold on. Don't you think this administration and this coaching staff is going to bring something different?
I answered your question, Pat.
Nobody answered
that question in 2025.
How can you do that? You said that you can sit Malik Willis on the bench for a full year. There's no way possible the Maras and the Tishes can draft this black quarterback and sit him on the bench behind Daniel Jones, who you say that's absolutely ass.
Hello.
Me, Tim.
I'm saying he's ass, but apparently the fan base thinks he's good enough to win. So why not put him out there? If he's good enough to win, like y'all saying, then you won't have that problem. But if he sucks, like I think he was, you're gonna have a problem.
You're still basing it off the emotion that you like Daniel Jones. Base it off logic. Logic tells you if they draft this black quarterback, organization that's already been called racist, the organization has already been said, that does not like black quarterbacks. How can you sit this black quarterback behind this guy that you say that's 32nd ranked in the league? How can you sit him behind Daniel Jones for a full year.
That's a fucking fire keg ready to go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's the same thing I've been saying, is that the fans and the media run the New York Giants. Because if you're a Giants owner and you see a dynamic quarterback and that you know can change the face of your freaking franchise, and you can get up there potentially with some of these
quarterbacks are like that. NYG 22. There's no Joe Burrow. There's no Justin Herbert. There's no Joe Montana, or there's nobody like that. Nobody's saying this about this guy.
I would say that about Deshaun Watson. I would not say that about Malik Willis.
Nobody said Mahomes. Nobody said some of these. Nobody said Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott. I would
take Deshaun Watson right now if he didn't have no legal problems. I would take Deshaun Watson right now if we didn't have legal problems. Because he's a game changer day one.
I think
I don't want another project in here.
You're saying somebody that should elevate their team.
I don't want
You're saying somebody that should elevate their team.
I don't want to see that.
This man did not win the championship in his own weak division.
Do you not understand what developing a quarterback means? You gotta develop the guy. And he gotta come out of college back to be developed. He's not gonna come in and be a trophy role. You're not gonna frame that. You got to develop.
But that's
why we brought Brian Dable here.
Right.
That's why we brought Brian Dable here.
We're not
Because
in a
Daniel Jones
situation
did
to
not
take a
get
chance on the
developed.
project.
Daniel
We're not in a
Jones did not
situation
get
to take a chance on the
developed.
project.
Instead of being developed, got hindered by Jason Garrett. And that's why we are where we are.
If your team
and they're gonna give him one more chance to see what he got. And if he don't succeed, this year, he's on. Ain't no point of we don't know.
Because this is a brand new regime, and so they're gonna get that. They're gonna have the chance to take a chance at some point, whether it's this year or next year. I'm saying this year because you got the 5th and the 7th pick. Next year, you're not gonna have to. You're gonna have to give up. You're not gonna have the opportunity to get
nobody's ever traded up from.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you not.
You don't know that.
Nobody
you don't know that. You just said developmental. You just said develop the quarterback. You don't know that. They can get a quarterback number 12, number 13, number 15. You got to develop them. You just said that, right?
Well, you want Bryce Young to see that Stroud. We'll see if they fall to 12, and if they fall to 12, that means they're garbage. So
okay. NYG 22.
You've been a hypocrite now.
22. Let me ask you a question. If Malik Willis drops to like 20 or something like that, and we trade back our number 7 pick, get an O-lineman and a defensive edge rusher, right? And we move back, and we still grab Malik Willis at like 20. Would you be upset?
I wouldn't be upset if you get him. You get him.
But he fell. He's trash. But he fell down the draft board. He's trash.
Yeah.
Well,
your logic is
Malik Willis was not a consensus number 1 pick. He's elevating himself in the draft process. So why would you think he could elevate himself? Continue the elevation. You can see the guy's potential. His hard work is paying off. He's elevating himself in the draft process.
Everybody got potential once you make it to the combine. Yeah,
combine. Now we just doing blanket statements over there. Yeah, I got
It's not a blanket statement.
You guys are film watchers. Don't tell me with the blanket bullcrap statements. Oh yeah, everybody got.
Are there people there?
Okay.
Are there people coming at him?
Huh?
If we draft him and he gets hurt, and we start him and then he gets hurt, and then we're gonna look like, oh well, why did they draft a quarterback when they have nobody to protect him?
That's what you do in the NFL. You take chances. If you sit back and you don't take chances, you end up like the goddamn down.
We're not in the position to take a chance. We are garbage. We don't need to take a chance. We are garbage. Okay? You don't need to take a chance.
You happy with being 8-8? That's what you are. You're an 8-8 guy. Okay, cool. Let's roll with Jones.
No. What is that?
Because if you're not an 8-8 quarterback, you would take a chance to elevate your team.
I'm the guy that wants that saw David Hill and Chris Snead and Sean O'Hara blocked for
guy.
Eli Manning, who at the
Man,
time
let's sit
people
back and
could
play it
argue
safe.
that he was a mediocre quarterback, and they won him 2 Super Bowls because they had that fucking line, right?
Man, nobody said Eli Manning was a mediocre quarterback.
Oh yes,
He
they
was a
did.
what? The third overall pick?
There's a lot of people that say
his
that.
first 2 years.
There's some people that
Are
say
you kidding me? I've been
Not a Hall
watching
of
the
Famer.
Giants.
What are you talking about?
Let's scream louder. There you go. Scream
Coming out
louder.
of college. No.
Scream louder.
No way.
I'm gonna take another drink, okay?
Yeah.
No way. Coming out of college? No way. Eli
Okay.
Manning was a mediocre quarterback coming out of college?
But
Where did
we're
that
not
come
talking
from?
about him coming out.
College doesn't matter, remember? It
That's
doesn't.
what
Right.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my
You-
God.
you
It's
said
Malik
college.
Willis, the NFL
You're
quarterback.
talking about
Has
the
Malik Willis
pros.
been drafted yet? Has he been drafted yet? No. So we are
about the
talking about
pros.
We're
potential.
talking about a
We're talking
quarterback
about
from Old Miss compared to
If there's
Liberty.
nobody to block for him, how is he gonna do anything?
well, you don't got nobody to block for Daniel Jones, but you love him.
And he's not doing anything. And he's not doing anything. That's why we need a line.
Jones, my guy.
Then get rid of him then.
I don't
What are you
love
keeping him
Daniel
for?
Jones.
And put who? Saquon at quarterback? Which I was supposed to do.
Let's run with James Cobb again.
No.
I don't love Daniel Jones, but I'm not
Why
going
not
to use.
clear?
My
You guys
point. My
are
point
blinded.
is,
You guys are blinded by your faith for a whack ass quarterback.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I didn't like him when he drafted him. But it's what we have right now. It's
my
what
guy,
we
listen,
have.
listen, hold on, my
You
guy.
got two
Listen,
draft
hold on.
picks.
He said
And
whack,
you got
not
three
white, man. He
picks.
said
Go get a
whack.
quarterback.
Oh,
If
okay.
you don't
He
like
said
him,
whack,
if you
not
don't
white.
like him, you got two quarter. You
Hey,
got two draft
I
picks.
say we build up the team until
Go get a
Arch Manning
quarterback.
gets into the league.
Go get a
My
quarterback.
That's
guy,
what I say.
Oh my God! You kidding me?
NYG,
I'm done.
hold up,
He
hold
said,
up,
he said, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I'm
hold
done.
up, hold
I'm
up,
done.
my guy.
Those is jokes. Those is jokes. But
All I'm saying is, I'm not saying I love DJ. All I'm saying is, with the needs that we have on this team, I am not going to use a 5 or a 7 pick to reach for a quarterback I'm not confident in when we still have no O-line, no dog of an edge rusher, okay? And we don't know how many players we're losing before this draft even comes.
But I don't
Bradbury
think
may
that.
not be here.
What's
Peppers
the
may not
most
be here.
important position on the
Martinez
field?
may not
I'm
be
just
I
here.
don't.
So we have a lot of
I'm
positions
just
that
gonna
we're
ask
going to
one
need
question.
to fill.
To me,
What's the most important position on the field? Pat,
Kicker.
Quarterback.
what's the
Kicker.
most important?
Quarterback.
What's the most
Kicker.
important quarterback? Okay.
He
But I don't.
starts the game. The kicker starts the game, so that's the most important. You got to start the game
Right.
before you can play the game.
I agree. We had a Pro Bowl kicker and we won 4 games, but Brandon Bennell probably won us those 4 games. It wasn't Jones.
But I don't think this is how. I don't think this is what the administration is thinking about. I'm pretty sure if there was a quarterback up there that this administration liked, I think they would have reached for him and got him. I think this administration don't know what they have in Jones, and like what Mara said is we put him in every position to fill. I think they just want to give Jones one more year in an offense that's stable, in a situation that's stable, and see what he got. That's what I'm thinking this administration is thinking.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
I think if they would, I think if they have faith, I think if not Malik Willis, if Danny Jones was like a Haskins, I think they would have reached for a quarterback in that position.
Right.
But I don't think this administration or the ball know we don't know how good Danny Jones is. All I know is when he was in the stable offense, he did decent. He looked decent.
Man.
When Garrett came, they did the offense. Everybody from Barkley, the receivers, everybody fell apart. That offense was just trash. The whole game plan, everything about that offense was just.
I'm telling you, Garrett was sabotaging Judge so he could take his job. He was a head coach for 10 years, got demoted to an offensive coordinator under a first-time coach. His ego was hurt. He was butt hurt, and he was trying to sabotage Joe Judge so he could take his damn job.
And that was moral. That was moral.
His offense stuck on top of all that.
I think Garrett's offense could have worked if he had the perfect situation, which is the perfect O-line, the perfect defense like he had in Dallas. I honestly don't think Garrett's system was as bad as people making it. just don't think it fit with the. I don't
Shit,
think
he had a
it fit the person. Hold on.
Listen,
I don't
no.
He had a
listen
perfect.
to me. Take the emotion out of it. Listen to me. It shit
He had
worked in fucking Dallas.
Man, I'm gonna talk
perfectly.
to 10
It
freaking
worked.
minutes.
It worked. It worked. I'm just
Does
saying
Dallas
it
have a
worked.
ring? Does Dallas have a
Yeah,
ring?
they had a perfect situation, and they
didn't
still
work.
took it. And they still
They had
took
the
the
best
play call away.
O-line for damn near a
They took the play
decade.
call away from him.
They had the best
The
offensive line
offense.
for damn near a
What are we
decade.
talking about? Exactly my point. Jared didn't have the offensive line here to make his system work. That's the point I'm
And-
trying to make, guys. I'm not disagreeing with you.
But that's outdated. That is outdated.
Y'all on that attack mode when somebody come with a different opinion. Good Lord, I feel like I'm fighting six people.
That's
Hey,
me.
hey, let me tell you something.
Listen. Okay, hold on.
That's
Hold
good.
on.
Go ahead.
Listen. Let's look at the regime we have right now. Let's look at their history. Okay, who did the Buffalo Bills run with before they got Josh Allen? Who did they run with?
Tyrod Taylor, somebody.
Okay,
Tyrod.
now is Tyrod Taylor better than Josh Allen?
No.
Okay, so guess what? The Bills had a plan. Listen, I let you talk. This is my turn. The Bills had a plan to get their quarterback, right? Right. Did Kansas City need to give Mahomes the year they got him?
He didn't play. Nah, they played Alex Smith.
Right, but was Alex Smith winning football games? Did they have to draft Mahomes?
Oh no, they was in the playoffs when they drafted Mahomes.
Yeah, but they was forward thinking. Is what the point is. They already knew Alex Smith could not take them over the head.
That's my point right there. Right
That's
now,
my
they're
point too,
forward
actually.
thinking. They got rid of Alex Smith. They got rid of Tyrod Taylor. They're going to get rid of Daniel Jones, and they have their quarterback followed for the next year. It's not going to be Malik Willis this year. You're looking at two teams that built the team up, got the team
I
together.
can't wait till they draft Willis at 5. I just want to see your face. Your head is going to explode.
I'll give you the whole channel. I'll give you the whole channel that happens. You can say, here, Jay, I told you so. I'll eat crow all freaking day. But I'm telling you right now, you look at the Bills situation, you look at the Chiefs situation. They built the team, got the quarterback, and then continued to add pieces. Because when that piece was Stephon Diggs, the Bills turned into a Super Bowl contender that fucking minute. That minute they got Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen became an all-pro.
God, you guys are so emotional about
I'm just saying.
Willis. Why? What is wrong with Willis that you don't like him?
It's not that anything is wrong with Willis. It's not that anything is wrong with Willis. It's that our team is not set up to draft a quarterback right now. We have so many things to fix that bringing in a quarterback is only going to set him up to failure, and it's going to use a pick that we need for other things. Nobody's saying. Hold on. Let me finish. Nobody's saying that Malik Willis is trash and that Daniel Jones is great. Nobody's saying that. We're saying keep the fuckery that we have in place now for this season at QB while we fix the line and the edge rush position and whatever depth we can add to this team. And if we win 8 or 9 games, great. Okay? But next year we move on from Daniel Jones. We get a QB and some more linemen and edge rushers, and then we look like something. Rather than wasting a high pick on a quarterback that's not ready to start day one, that's going to cause controversy simply because of the color of his skin and the allegations made by Flores, and is going to cost money
that's bullshit.
pick.
And that's bullshit.
Well,
that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. People get uptight about color. We don't. Me, Pat, and Joe, we run this big blue crew shit. We sound like the beginning of a bad joke. A Puerto Rican, a black guy, and a white guy walk into the bar. We sound like the beginning of a bad joke, but we show everybody that shit don't mean nothing to us. But the fact is, to a major part of the world, it does, right? And people are gonna be assholes from whatever side you see.
And that's my thing, G Nation. And I appreciate you bringing that context. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you guys' podcast, and I love the fact that you don't harp on that. But the thing about it is, though. Just to keep it 100 though, that's the problem. That's the problem. is the Giants, because of that narrative that you said, the Giants are going to limit themselves when it comes to the quarterback position because they don't want that smoke.
It's best for
So
business.
to me, that's why they're looking at Matt Corral instead of Malik Willis.
I don't think they take a
That's why they're
quarterback,
looking at
period, bro.
Corral instead of Malik Willis.
It's an informal interview. They didn't actually interview.
That is sad.
Yeah, that means he realized he in custody.
If we take a
He just looked at
quarterback,
me and shook his head. He realized he in custody.
if we take
Say
a
what?
quarterback from
Yeah,
any
I know.
color, I'm gonna be fucking mad
Right.
because that's a wasted pick that we
Right.
could have used somewhere else.
I agree.
Right, but we're talking about the Giants.
Someone
We're
robbed
not talking
people.
about how we feel. We're talking about the Giants. And so what Lou just said was an accurate statement. They are going to limit themselves. They're going to limit themselves from taking a quote unquote black quarterback because they're scared of the PR. And to me, that is so short-sighted from a management standpoint. That's why you passed on Mahomes. That's why you passed on Watson. That's why you passed
But I
on
mean,
Jackson.
I don't know.
So
Cause Green was all though.
that makes them look even worse.
Well,
Even
No,
Black
worse.
dudes
it-
don't bring them in regardless. They're
If Deshaun Watson was in this draft, they would take Deshaun Watson at 5.
Yeah,
If
I don't
Deshaun
think
Watson
so much
was at
about the
5,
race.
Heartbeat.
They didn't do it though,
I think
Pat.
the
They didn't do it.
people more amped
They
that
didn't do
up
it.
than anything.
because they
They
didn't
didn't
want
do
a
it.
quarterback that draft.
They ain't won a quarterback.
Okay,
They want a quarterback
but they
that
want
draft.
but okay, I get it. They didn't want a quarterback that draft, but they picked a year.
Okay, hey,
that
can we talk
Daniel
about
Jones
who would you
came
pick
out
if you
to
wouldn't
take
pick
a
with?
quarterback? Because Daniel
Because
Jones
Eli
looked like
was on
Eli
his
Manning.
last leg. They knew Eli wasn't going to be there very
And
long.
Eli Manning been on his last leg. I'm sorry, for the past 3 years when they took Daniel Jones. Let's keep it a buck. So
And that's on
they
them.
waited. They waited
That's on
to
them.
find
That's
a
the
quarterback
organization.
that resembled Eli Manning. In
He did look
personality
good just
and
like
in
him.
stature.
Well,
They did.
actually,
They
you
did
got
that
to
on
remember,
purpose.
hey,
Now
NYG,
they talking to a
hold
quarterback
on.
from Ole Miss.
Hold on.
Really?
A big selling point on them taking Daniel Jones was the fact that Cutcliffe came out and said
Cutcliffe, yeah.
Cutcliffe came out
Man,
and
who
said that
cares
he was,
about Cutcliffe?
because he
What the
coached
fuck has he
Peyton
done?
Manning. He coached
My point exactly. He coached Peyton and Eli,
Excuse me.
so
He coached Peyton
that's why they took
and
Jones.
Eli. So they took his word highly and they considered they weighed what he said heavily. And they said, okay, this is a guy who coached Peyton and Eli. And if he says this is the kid, then damn it, this is the kid. Now you're not telling me,
I kind of agree with
if you was the
what
GM,
NY22 saying. I think the Giant organization was stuck in their old ways, and stuck in the old
they stuck
old
in their old
footing.
ways.
But I think
I don't disagree with that. I think
this new administration and the new coaching staff, we're gonna look forward. I think they're willing to, like, okay, we got to throw all the old shit away and we're gonna go modern now.
The one thing people got to give Joe Judge his credit for that they're not giving him for, Dave Gettleman was not an analytics guy. Dave Gettleman was stuck in the dinosaur ages. Joe Judge brought analytics here.
He was trying to, and that's why I say he got to.
I agree with that.
Dable and Shane are gonna upgrade them analytics. Okay, and they're gonna build something with sustained success for a long time.
Good point, Alex.
Now, that's not gonna happen this year.
Yeah,
that's gonna take
I agree.
next year, 2 years, maybe 3 years.
And
but
I think
when it kicks in, we're gonna be in the playoffs for 6, 7 out of 10 years.
And I think Judge got screwed.
You guys are missing the biggest point. The
Me
biggest
too.
point of this, and me and Pat and
We
Lou
were
have
set up
talked
to
about
fail
this.
as well.
You're missing that you mess with the shield, you mess with them old guy's money. That's when you start causing problems for yourself. So not only do you have to watch out for your
NFL owners
team,
are like the Russian oligarchs.
you have to watch out for the shield. You fuck with that NFL shield, man. You say, you know what, you might be an owner. Let's look at Miami, guys. He might have to sell the team because of allegations of him wanting to tank. Let's look at the Texans, guys. He might have to sell the Texans because of the racism issue with it going on between him and Deshaun and everything else that's going on down there. So when you mess with the
Watt
shield,
wanted out of there for a reason.
and I hate please don't take this wrong, like I'm saying it wrong. But the same thing happened with Kaepernick. But when it come to Aaron Rodgers, he didn't fuck with the shield as much as Kaepernick because that's when the other groups and associations started coming after the NFL, and that fucks with the shield. That fucks with the money.
No.
And that
They
fucks
didn't
with the
start
guy's
coming
wives.
after the NFL. They started saying they wasn't coming and they wasn't spending no money. When you
that's
fuck with
coming after
that
the
wallet.
NFL.
Well, if black people don't go to the games,
I say
they
green
don't
is
affect the
color they
money
really care
anyway.
about.
No, when the old white man started saying that they weren't going to start watching the NFL and everything more, then that's when it was like, oh, okay, we got to do something.
Right.
All right, but let's
And
not
that
get
was the
into that
demise
too
of
much. I
Kaepernick.
don't want to have those
I
discussions
don't either,
on
but
this platform because
it's about
it never
the shield.
ends
Hey, so
well.
yeah, so who besides Patrick Willis is we trying to, is you looking to take NYG?
My thing is, I'm of the believer that Willis is the only quarterback in this draft worth drafting.
Okay, no quarterback.
Okay, that's your opinion.
I'm not
that's fine.
arguing no other quarterback. I'm not
Okay.
arguing no other quarterback. Only for the
statement.
simple fact. Only for the simple
Brandon,
fact. It's not
thank you
because
for being here, man.
Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do, man. And it's friendly conversation. I don't got no emotion or attachment to the NFL. The NFL don't pay me money. You know what I'm saying? This about my fandom with the New York Giants. You know, that's it. And to me, Willis is the only player from a quarterback position worth drafting.
That's your opinion.
You get no argument from me there.
Yeah,
you get no
argument.
We saw all these bums yesterday. We saw
he's
all
the
these
best
bums
quarterback in
yesterday
the draft,
overthrowing people on 12-yard routes and shit. Yes,
we
I
just
agree.
not ready for him. We just not ready for him. That's like buying a Benz and you can't afford the maintenance for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
Woo!
Don't forget the DJ had an. Oh my god! I brought this one up and I got hammered for it. Don't forget, DJ had a 90% QB rating the first 6 games. If you do not have an O-line, no matter who the QB is, it will be a failure. Look at Russell Wilson this year. Woo! Oh.
All right, let's move off the quarterback subject. All right.
Oh
yeah,
I'm from Oregon. I'm from Oregon. I live in Texas, but I'm from Oregon.
Oh, your sound went out.
That's why it's still sunny out there. I was trying to figure that out.
I think he was saying Thibodeau.
Your sound went out.
Because he said Oregon.
Jay.
You like Thibodeau?
What the hell?
I think he was saying Thibodeau.
I think he's coming back.
Here's what I said about KT. Like, I mean,
I'll be right back.
I think he's got elite potential. I think he needs a solid defensive coordinator to keep him motivated. Honestly, I think we got that. I think KT will fit with the Giants just because he's got Wink Martindale here that has been a top-notch team. When you have established coaches like that, you're gonna get attention.
I'll be right back.
Younger players because they have the pedigree to say, "Look, I've won at this level. I know what the hell I'm doing." And I think that's something that Kayvon Thibodeau could use as a player. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you right. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead. I like it though. I like that fit. I do. I like that fit.
This is my opinion on Wink, and just talking with Baltimore players. If he don't have the pieces, his defense is gonna get chewed out. Like if he don't have that's why I like the Graham so much. But he don't. His problem was with Baltimore, and while him and Jim Harbaugh bumped heads talking with Baltimore Ravens fans. One of my coworkers is a big time Baltimore Ravens fan. He didn't. Cool. Wink didn't want to adjust. Like he just wanted to. This is my defense, and this is how we adapt. They're gonna have to adapt. And one thing I liked about Graham adapted. Like he was able to adapt every game. And if Wink don't have his linebackers what he need and his man press corners, we in trouble. or we're gonna be in trouble. And that was his biggest downfall in Baltimore. He did not know how to adapt to different offense. It's just this is my defense, and you guys are gonna have to stop it. And that's why him and Jim Harbaugh was bumping heads from what I told from a Baltimore Ravens fan. So I was like, oh, so that's why I was like, oh my God.
That's my concern with him too, because it's like I feel like if we didn't have Wink Martindale as the defensive coordinator, we wouldn't be talking about taking 2 defensive players with the first 2
Yeah,
picks.
exactly. And that's why we exactly. And that's why we got to. And that's why we got.
I agree with you on that, because the only reason that we're even talking about a
Hey, how you
defensive
doing?
player is to set up Wink's defense.
Exactly. Because he doesn't know how to adjust. Because he doesn't. His defense doesn't adjust.
A lot of people saying we're gonna go cornerback and target Stingley, but what
We
I'm
might
telling
have
them
to.
is no. Listen, we got Rodarius Williams last year.
I like him.
We got Aaron Robinson last year,
who
was another dog. Okay, and then we got Xavier McKinney at safety, and
I like
Jabril
him.
Peppers might still be coming back.
I don't think he's coming back.
I don't know, but either
They
way, we
saying
got
it's
his
a chance they keep. They saying it's a chance they keep Bradbury though.
Oh nah, they shopping him around.
Nah. They trading his ass.
Yeah, they shopping him around. They shopping Bradbury. They said they might keep Shep if he takes the pay cut.
Yeah.
Shepard and Martinez,
Martinez, yeah.
But does Martinez fit his system though?
Martinez doesn't fit.
But Martinez has trade value.
But
he's
he doesn't.
An older player.
He's only 27.
He's coming off an injury.
He's 27.
But he doesn't fit Wink. He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit Wink. He doesn't fit Wink.
No, he doesn't fit his scheme.
He doesn't
fit his scheme. But the good thing,
he doesn't fit his scheme.
But the good thing about Martinez is, even though he's coming off an injury, he has a consistent history as a solid tackler, over 130 plus tackles every season. So he still has trade value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Crowder
saying?
actually fit his scheme, like a fast linebacker, whatever. But that's why we got to take. That's why I think
he's got. He can be developed. He was Mr. Irrelevant, and look how he played last year, filling in for Martinez.
I think they need more speed on defense to fit Wink's defense. They don't have the speed right now. And Martinez coming off an injury, I don't think he's gonna fit. Coming off that injury. And I don't know if he's gonna fit. I don't.
I tell you, in my opinion,
but
I tell you,
starting to think about it now.
What 2 defensive players I think would fit in his system better than what everybody's expecting Thibodeau and all these guys. I think
Thibodeau will fit.
I think Wink Martindale will target. I think Wink Martindale will target Jermaine Johnson and Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd,
they'll fit. Devin Lloyd will fit. Thibodeau will fit.
Well, I know Thibodeau will fit, but Thibodeau will probably be gone before we get. So I think he would target
Lloyd,
Jermaine Johnson next.
You willing to take Lloyd at 7 though?
I'll take Lloyd at if he run a 4.43, I'll take him. If he run, I'll take him at 7. If he run a 4.5 or 4.4, I'm taking him. I'll take him at 7. Not at 5.
Right,
take him at 7.
Yeah,
I'll take him at 7. Because he need a middle linebacker in the system.
So you go KT at 5, and you go Lloyd at 7. Where you get your O-line at?
No, I didn't say.
Second and third.
I said I don't think.
You got 4 spots to fill.
No. But I said I don't think we get KT. I think he'll be gone. So I said I think that Wink Martindale would take. I think he would take Jermaine Johnson.
I don't know.
If
or Devin
KT,
Lloyd.
if KT run a 4.5 or 4.4, he's gonna be gone before the 5th pick.
That's
but
what
he's
I
gonna be gone.
I don't think that's even a real possibility for us. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I really don't think.
You could have the boy go Neil, Hutch, KT, and Icom. Then what you do?
I think Ekwonu gonna go before Neil.
Yeah, because the way he's performing right now in the combine.
But either way, I think Neil is gone.
Neil gone, I think Neil going top 2.
Oh yeah, he's not getting past the Jets.
Yeah,
even if Houston trade their pick, I don't think he's getting past the Jets.
This how I think the first 4 go. I think it's gonna go Ekwonu, Thibodeau, Neil, Hutchinson. Those will be the first 4 people off the board.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Then what you do at 5? That leaves us with Karlaftis, Hamilton, Devin Lloyd that
I would
leads
take Hamilton.
Linderbaum that
Hamilton
leads.
fit in wing.
Uh,
Hamilton fit in wing, but that's the safety. But see, then at that point, I'm looking to trade down.
no, I'm
for
just
five.
saying BPA
Oh,
after
okay.
that, after those four
Okay.
people, you still got
Best player available because
Yeah,
you guys
Hamilton.
gotta ease off the trade down thing because
Or
if Willis is going top 10, I don't know if any other quarterback goes top 10. So there's not going to be a team that's probably going to be wanting to reach and jump Carolina for a quarterback unless they want Willis.
well, they
I
said the
think the
Steelers.
trade down scenario is not like
They
I
said the
really do.
Steelers
I
like
don't think it's
Pickett.
like
Thank you,
They
LA
said
Vince.
They said the Steelers like Pickett.
Steelers like Pickett, but the Steelers they how they gonna get up to 4 or 5? That's they at 20.
They're gonna have to give up 2 first. They're gonna have to give up 3. They're gonna have to give up 2.
Give up a lot of assets.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to give up TJ Watt. Like they have to come up more than that, to get up that high. I think the best case scenario for the Giants is if Aquanu drops.
Okay.
Somehow.
Man, he gonna be the first one.
Because
I think he goes before Neil.
to me, the most thing that they gotta fix that I don't think they can fix in free agency or in the second and third rounds is right
Is
tackle.
the tackle? Yeah,
The
I
right
agree.
tackle.
Right tackle
I agree.
is going to be an issue.
I agree.
Because if they can't get it in free, I don't know what free agent they're gonna get.
But anybody
So
is
right
better
tackle,
than so anybody is better than Sodas.
No,
Yeah,
but
anybody.
listen,
Yeah, but
you want somebody. You want somebody.
good enough. Yeah, you
You
want
want
somebody that's gonna be
you
there.
want
Anybody
2
better. Sodas is
tackles
bad.
for 10 years. You want your tackles there for a good
Right,
8 to 10
exactly,
years.
Lou.
Yeah,
You want your tackle to be the staple of your offensive line.
Right.
Guards and centers, they're interchangeable.
A
You know what I'm
defensive
saying?
end
The
the
tackle
same way. You want your edge rushers or your D ends. You want
Your
them guys to
booking
be
guys.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
So that's
see,
my
so
issue with the Giants.
I
Gonna have
think
that problem.
I think
But
Aquanu
see-
will be gone and Neal will be gone. But then you still got Kenyon Green. You still got Zion Johnson out of Boston
I
College.
like Green. I do like Green.
You got Zion Johnson out of Boston College. You got Thayer.
You taking
Thayer
him at
Munford.
10? You taking him in the top 10?
No. I'm saying these are linemen that you can get in the second round.
Later
At pick
round.
36, pick
Zion
47.
gonna be gone. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You know what I think
he
the
may
Giants
be
are
gone
going
first
to
round.
you know what I think the Giants are going to have to do? If they don't trade down, if they can't trade down, they're probably going to have to potentially trade up from the second round and back into the first to get that cycle.
Yes, I
think
agree.
what they're probably
Yeah.
going to end up having to do. You know,
Yeah,
if they
yeah, I
get
agree with that.
If they get
Yeah.
on Icon or Neal, they're probably going to have to target either Cross or Green. I don't like Trevor Penning. I don't Cross or
like
Green is
Trevor
probably
But see,
Cross or Green is probably what they're going to have to where they're going to have to go with it.
But see, this is a problem because this is the reason. Since we switched defensive coordinators, this would put us in a fucked up situation. Because if we still had Graham, all we were looking at is another pass rusher. That was it.
Yeah, another pass.
Pass rusher. That's it.
Maybe.
But I think
maybe because I think Ellison Smith could turn out to be a good pick that was just needed to be developed.
Guys in Oakland
Quincy
were way
Roche
better
was a
pass
good
rushers.
steal that we stole from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But that's what we were talking
practice
about.
squad.
But that's what we're talking about. Like
So-
under Graham, he needed another pass rusher. That remember
Yeah,
everybody
he
kept saying
needed
that
pass rushers.
he needed another pass rusher, and defense would have
on
been
the
good.
opposite side of Ojolari.
Yeah, and we would have been good. But now with this wing system, man, I'm telling y'all, this defense wing. I don't know.
We a couple pieces away to
He
being a
blitz
real
heavy.
good
That's
defense.
sometimes that's not good.
Yeah,
Man.
he's very blitz.
I think you know what I think though, fellas.
You gotta
To be
get the
honest,
personnel.
I think the Giants do have pieces that they can work with on defense.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I think the offense has got to be overhauled dramatically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
don't you
And
think
that
it?
starts
But don't
with
you think it was
that
just the
starts with line
coordinator?
and the
Big
quarterback.
Blue in the
You know
Bronx
what I'm
ain't
saying?
said shit
But
in
don't
an
you think
hour.
it? But don't you think it was the coordinator? Why the offense was so like worse than what it was? Don't you think it was the coordinator?
I think that's part of the problem, but I don't think that's the whole problem. You got
No.
you got
I don't think it was the whole.
You got receivers that can't catch. You know.
But
I'm
did
not
you
gonna
see?
talk about the quarterback again, but we got receivers that can't catch.
But
you got O-line that can't block.
Did you watch the
You
all
know,
22
so
film? Was you able
it
to
got a
watch the
tight
all
end that
22
can't
film?
block. Huh?
What do you
Was you
think
able
about it,
to
Big Blue
watch
in the
the all
Bronx? Coming at
22
you live.
film? That's when you watch the coaching film of it.
The scheme does need to be upgraded. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's why they got Dabo.
Coming in live.
yeah.
You know,
That a
I mean,
lot of
that's gonna improve it, but you still got to have the personnel to run what they're trying to run. Look at what
I
they
think
ran in Buffalo. Look what they ran. Look how they ran. What they ran in Buffalo. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
I think under
Athletic.
I
They need athletic linemen that
I
can
think
get out
under
and pull.
I think under a decent coordinator that knows what he's doing,
Shit, we need
the
linemen that know
offense
how
going to
to.
be fine.
We need
Hey,
linemen
I
that
just
don't
the
know
know.
how to
offensive
I
block
line.
don't
a
know how it's
stunt
gonna be fine
and
if
a
you don't
twist.
if you don't if you don't have the linemen, you don't have the tight end, and you got receivers that can't run routes or catch. I don't know how it's gonna be fixed.
Listen,
To me, you got
I
one
don't want
receiver
my
with
linemen
the
running
Draft Patrick
anywhere.
or draft Malik Willis. That's how we fix it.
No. Come on, don't bring that shit back up. We're not doing that. We're not
I'm
doing
just
it.
playing. I'm
We're
just
not
playing. I'm
doing
just
that. We're
playing.
not doing it.
we can go there again. I'm trying to
I know. No,
Listen,
please, no. I'm just saying.
I don't want my offensive linemen running anywhere until I'm positive that they know how to cover a stunt and a twist. Because them shits,
Right.
they kept killing us with stunts and twists. Like we could not block a
But
twist or a
Lord,
stunt
Hey,
man.
how
to
good
save
how
our
good is this
lives.
offensive lineman coach that we got? Who is like? I mean, I don't know how great he is. I don't really know. What is it, OG Bobby Johnson?
OG Bobby Johnson.
The
Yeah.
name should speak for himself, cool.
Hey,
I'll say it, cool.
Deuce
No,
Hoover,
let me stop.
Yeah.
Deuce here. You know what I'm saying? I hope he can teach him that. You know, to be able to look out for stunts and all that.
Are you guys talking about the new O-line coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I wanted Mike Manchek. That would have been
Yeah,
great.
tell him, Joel.
He likes our new O-line coach likes to do an inside-out blocking scheme. So if you watch a lot of Josh Allen's tape from the film, yes, he separates the middle. He teach him you go to the inside of the defender and then you push him to the outside, which allows Josh Allen those running lanes. Or those
Saquon
throwing
Barkley.
lanes.
That's what could do
Right.
Daniel Jones.
He does a lot of crab technique. If you miss the block, you get on your start crabbing and start. Yes, you shadow him, you crab him, you do what you got to do to keep him from coming.
Yeah, I know you ready.
He's really good. I mean, look what he did for Bobby Hart.
Right, we cut Bobby Hart.
Hey, Bobby Hart looks solid.
But every player, I was so surprised Eric Flowers was doing great. I hate it.
Yo,
I hated Eric Flowers.
I still might slap him if I ever see him.
and then he just leaves, and now he's just he's great. All you have to do is move the guard. Did nobody thought of that? Did nobody try that in all the practices? Let's try him on the inside one time. Shit, put him at receiver, see what happens. You know what I mean? This motherfucker was, but hey, I got cut out when the Kayvon Thibodeau. All I said was he's from Oregon. I play for Oregon.
Hello?
I'm from Oregon. So that'd be dope to get a number 5 jersey for Kayvon Thibodeau, but. I want. It's me. I just want linemen.
Oh my God, that's a great name. That's a great name. Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. That name is. Oh Jesus.
So what? Do you? Question for you guys: do you think there's a free agent right tackle that they can get?
Yeah,
that
Hughes.
can step in and be and be.
They said Hughes from the Buffalo Bills. Hughes, who, whatever his name
Yeah,
is. That's what
Jerry
everyone's
Hughes,
saying.
but
Yeah, everybody talking about. That's what everybody talking about.
I don't.
But that's
I don't
what
like
everybody talking
any
about.
of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta. That's why they gotta get a tackle in this draft.
Yeah, give me Kenyon Green.
I agree, but what's more important, Wink's defense or the tackle?
He said Sauce Gardner.
The tackle is most important.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think he would make it. I don't think he's getting to the second. So I mean,
Nah, but I think we can get Charles Cross. I said Howard Cross.
The problem with him, he can't run block.
I like Cross, but a lot of people are down on Cross.
Yeah, he can't run block. He's a left tackle. He's not a right tackle.
But you gotta think though, this Cross can develop to be a good run blocker. You know what I'm saying? But right now, what does he do? He has elite pass blocking skills. And if you want to keep Daniel Jones, what better tackle combination to have than Andrew Thomas and Charles Cross?
I agree.
He's gonna have all day to throw.
Yeah.
I agree.
So there you're gonna get y'all want a real evaluation of this dude. Now you're gonna get one if you draft.
I really don't want to
You're
keep.
gonna have
I really don't want me personally. I
You
don't really
can
want. I really don't want to keep Jones. I thought. I hope. It's probably gonna be his last year. To me, my personal opinion.
listen.
Mister.
You can say that this college kid has elite pass blocking skills, but he ain't in the NFL yet. And we saw what happened to Andrew Thomas. Okay, that kid, that poor boy got
Yeah.
crushed his first
I'll be
6,
back
8
in a sec,
weeks.
guys. Hold on.
Okay,
So
Joe, guys.
just
In none of these prospects, whether it's Malik Willis or offensive
Oh,
tackle,
let's
they're
not
not
do
they're
that
not
again.
gonna come in and be all pro. They need to develop. So you're gonna have to get somebody that's probably gonna go through some growing pains. But Charles Cross is the best pass blocker in the draft. So why wouldn't you go after Cross if you want to give Jones a good evaluation to see
that's
what he
your
can do?
opinion. That's your opinion that Charles Cross is the best right tackle.
Thunder cunt.
Yeah,
That's good.
He's still a
That's the
first
experts'
round
opinion.
pick.
That's what y'all going back. The
No,
experts, right? That's their opinion.
Listen, Thundercut Smith says he's still a first round pick, but I don't know if he's a top 10 guy anymore. Neymar says, do the Cowboys want Evan Ingram? Charles Cross is not the best pass blocker in the draft. What?
Okay. I mean, that's what the experts said. Y'all saying
I don't believe the experts either. I use my own
I
eyes.
don't either. That's why what you said when the Malik Willis
Mel
conversation
Kiper
came out, you said the experts. So
They did.
You
I'm right with
There you
them.
go. Listen, we got an interior
I think
offensive
Aquano
lineman
is the
right
best.
now. We got an
I think
interior
Aquano
offensive
is the best
lineman.
one.
Yeah, I think so too.
No more QBs. I agree.
I think that this guy right now, I can't pronounce his damn name.
QB talk.
He just ran
Right.
Interior offensive lineman. Shit, I don't know what that. It might be Ukrainian.
Oh, Lord.
Stajecki.
Hey, now.
I'm not being funny. I don't know how to pronounce this. It was STJY CKY, some shit like that. Stajecki. I'm not trying to fuck the man's name up.
I don't see it. So,
No, it's a commercial now.
yeah. I'm just going to sit here and eat my hot fries.
Pause.
What? What? I'm serious, man. I'm sitting here eating my hot fries.
You get a
Good
red
shit.
card for that.
See? Hot fries. Damn it. I got to have my Scooby snack every once in a while. After the way my butthole feels after yesterday, I figured something's got to cool it off.
Yeah.
Fire upon that, my youth.
Oh, my God. That
Gotta
sucked.
run.
Oh, that sucked.
You get a red
Never
card
been
for that,
through
my lord.
such an excruciating experience in my entire friggin' life.
Pause,
And
my
then-
youth.
And then to have such good close friends that just they're there to back me up and send me these god awful memes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was TMI. It was,
Hey,
yeah.
highlight Thunder Cunt's comment at 7:07. Says Willis is going
Willis
second overall. Book it.
Wouldn't
To
surprise
the
me.
line.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Man, if Dan Campbell
No,
does
it
that,
wouldn't surprise me.
if he
I think the Lions are going to target the quarterback with their
Yeah.
second pick towards the end of the first.
I think so too.
Yeah, the 31st, 32nd.
Yeah, they can trade up. One of them fall to like 15, 16 or whatever. They can trade up with that 31st pick.
I know what TMI means.
too much information.
Yes.
Too much info.
Lou with a dread accent.
So the Lions would probably get somebody like
Man,
Desmond
listen.
Rivers or something.
I'll tell you what, Campbell was not happy with Goff a couple of times this year. It wouldn't surprise me if they don't get a new quarterback. I said that a long time ago.
And you know they're not gonna pay it. You know they're not gonna pay him like $40 million or something. Like how much is this cap hit?
Big Blue in the Bronx doing a sweep for
They're
monitors.
not paying him that much.
He's making sure he ain't got no bugs. No
Right.
federal recording
It did
devices
look
in his
like
room.
that. So you be
I be
fast
fresh
out
as
here
hell,
messing
let
with
the
me.
feds watch.
Right.
I be fresh as hell, let the feds watch.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you an easy way to look for them. What you do is you turn off all the lights, you turn your camera on your phone, and you look for a little red light. That's how you find them bugs and everything in your room. Don't ask me how I know that.
Who said the Jets are interested in Barkley?
I haven't
What?
heard that one.
So if they gave you the number 10 pick for Barkley, would you take it?
Yeah.
I get rid of I get rid of Barker for a third rounder.
The third.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Third
First
rounder,
or second. First or second.
They say he going for a fourth though.
Nothing.
That's the lead.
Nothing less.
yeah.
than the
They
second
said
round.
a third rounder, lead and fourth rounder. Third rounder, you're not gonna get a first or second for Barkley. What the fuck? Not for no running back that's been injured.
I'd rather keep Barkley than Jones. That's what I say. I'd rather keep Barkley and see what he can do behind the offensive line than what Daniel Jones can do.
Exactly. That's what I want to
we
do.
know that
Because
already.
Barkley has shown elite all-pro level play. Jones is not. That's my opinion.
But are y'all gonna pay Barkley? Let's say Barkley have 1,500 yards, 1,500 yard rushing, 700 yard receiving, 10 touchdowns. Y'all gonna pay him 20 million a year for a running back?
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm asking.
20
I'm
million?
asking.
No.
What I think you should do is, if that happens, you franchise him and then try to trade him.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. The New York
That's
Giants
what
are
I
gonna
think
draft.
if he blows up.
The New York Giants are gonna draft Jerome Ford as a running back this year. Barkley is gonna ball. He's gonna raise his draft stock. I mean his property value. Okay.
Trade value.
He's gonna get traded, and Jerome Ford is gonna become the starter next year. As much as I hate to say
But
it,
what are
'cause I
you-
got like 3 different Barkley jerseys, but I can see him having a good year this year and getting traded somewhere.
Shit, the Giants failed him too.
That's what I
Yeah, they
think.
did. Yeah, they
They
did.
failed him too.
Because
listen,
Eli
man.
needed an O line, not a running back.
Exactly.
And they didn't
Bingo.
fix the O line. They brought in a running back that doesn't block. Because as much as I love Barkley, he sucks at blocking.
And he don't hit the hole. And he don't hit the hole. He don't hit the hole.
Yeah, he liked to skip and tippy toe too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. He doesn't
bounce
fit
everything outside. But
he doesn't. He didn't fit in Judge's system, that power run game. He didn't fit in that system. He's like
He fit in Garrett's system.
But if you could use him like an Alvin Kamara, a lot of screen passes, a little quick slant,
he's good. Yeah,
you'll kill him.
But are you going to pay him $20 million a year if he balls? No.
That's the thing, though. You gotta let it play out. Let Barkley play this year.
That's what I
see what he can do,
want to let
and
it
then
play
raise his and then that way he can raise his trade right. Because why would you why would you trade him for a 4th round pick?
Third. I said third. I said third. I took a third.
They're already saying that it's the 4th, or the Giants want more, but nobody wants to give more than a 4th for him. That's what that's what the rumors is. That's the rumors.
Yeah, I'm not giving no 4th round. No.
Surrounding me every day.
Man, I'm looking at Zion. I'm looking at Zion. That guard y'all
Zion
talking
Johnson
about.
out of Boston College.
He look like a linebacker, dude. This dude look good. He's going in the first round, bro.
Pause.
He's going in the first round.
Johnson.
Right.
What y'all talking about? He's going to drop to the second. He's not dropping to no second.
He ain't dropping.
No.
Yeah, he's going in the first round. Not in the top 10. Yeah, late first round. Yeah, we'll have to trade back up to go get him. I would actually take him at like 15 or 16.
So, Jared, what's good? Glad you made it.
Steven, I agree with you. I've been looking at him.
Damn it, Lou. Oh, God, does that look flavorful?
Oh, shit, I forgot. You on day 5 with no cigarettes, huh?
7.
Oh, shit, you're doing good. I'm going to pop my camera off and enjoy this for you.
Damn. I know, but
No
share
cigars.
the experience. Just share the experience with me.
No, I'm not sharing shit with you.
Oh,
you was just
fuck,
in the
are you kidding me?
hospital.
Yeah, Mike got
You should have stole some old lady's oxygen mask. That's what the fuck you need to be hitting right now.
You know what? You're the one that told me something about stealing oxygen the night before, so I went to the hospital trying to get some. No hookups. God damn it.
Parham can play center too, by the way.
Yeah.
So.
If anybody's family has the early stages of cancer, and this might sound fucked up, starve them. No. Starve them.
And lots of oxygen.
Give them lots of oxygen and no food. The cancer cells will kill themselves. They don't teach you that because they can't make money off of that shit.
Right.
And of course, my wife's over here with a coffin nail right now as we speak. Oh. So it don't matter.
What y'all think about the tight end group?
Tight end group is gonna be pretty good.
We interviewed Trey
tight end.
McBride. The Giants interviewed Trey McBride.
They gonna interview everybody though. I mean, like that's
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of good.
Well,
Trey McBride, Watermeyer, Jeremy Ruckert, what is it? Isaiah Likely.
it's true though.
Shit, there's a lot of good tight ends.
Please don't.
You know what? He looked good. He looked good under Shermer with Eli.
If anybody can bring him out, it'll be Kafka, who what I'm saying, was calling plays for Kels, and then Dabo, who turned Knox into somebody. What I'm saying? So maybe these will be the people to do it if somebody else gonna do it. And that is the biggest disappointment. You know how many fantasy drafts I drafted him or I played him on my team and lost because I had.
Oh no, you can't listen. When you're doing fantasy drafts, you can't pick your team. You got to pick on wins and losses.
I've only played 4 years. My first year,
Yeah.
it was all fucking Giants, and I lost everything.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose a lot of money playing Giants players.
Don't do it to yourself, my guy.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you.
Hey, Alec Lindstrom is good, and he played alongside of Zion Johnson in Boston College. So if we can get both of them guys, shit, that'll solidify the right side.
So y'all off the Linderbaum train? Seems like a lot of people backing off the Linderbaum thing.
we're not off the Linderbaum train. It's just I don't think that he's the best center in the draft. So I don't think he'll make it to us.
Right.
yeah.
Make it to you at the second round or the first round? What are you trying to?
No, in the
Second.
First
Second.
round.
Yeah, he ain't getting to the second round.
First round we got to get a tackle and an edge rusher.
Right.
Second round, possibly another offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? So
I actually think tackle and linebacker is the top two priorities.
Oh,
Because the linebacker is what you need, and that you need that sideline to sideline speed linebacker.
So if I wasn't trading back my 5 or my 7 pick, the way I see the draft playing out, I think Ekwonu will be 1. I think Thibodeau would be number 2. I think Neal would be number 3, and Hutchinson would be number 4. So with my number 5 pick, I would say, Ekwonu would be gone. So I would say Devin Lloyd, and then with the 7, probably grab Charlie Cross or Linderbaum.
Boy, if Linderbaum drops to the second and us, I would be ecstatic.
No, I said if I wasn't trading back my 5 or my 7, I would grab Linderbaum at 7, just to not lose him.
Right.
I just like his mean. He's just so mean. He's a mean ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I think you gotta go. I think you gotta go Cross and probably Lloyd or Thibodeau if they there. Because to me, Linderbaum, I can't justify taking him top 10.
Because he's a center.
When you have a huge hole at right tackle. If you had a solid right tackle, and all you needed was a center or guard to make your offensive line elite, okay. But by not having that right tackle, I think you gotta go with Cross or try to trade down and get somebody like Kenyon Green. Because Green can play all 4 positions except center. And that's the value with Ike McConnell, too, because he can play all the positions except center as well. That versatility is valuable in the NFL. Because you got to think, what if something happens to Andrew Thomas or something happens to, one of the other linemen? Okay, now you got Green or Icon that you can plug in at one of those other spots. Those are the 2 I would target from an offensive line standpoint in the first round.
As long as you don't reach and take Trevor Penning at 7, I'm okay.
If I was getting just two, if I was getting just 2 O-linemen in the first with my 5 and 7,
somebody.
even though I don't think he would be there at 5, I think Ekwonu would be gone first. I would want Ekwonu and Linderbaum.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that would be it. If I was gonna pick 2 linemen, that's who
I might Green over Linderbaum, actually.
Hold up. Let Big Blue in the Bronx say something. He ain't said nothing in an hour and a half.
Yeah, Alex, come on.
All right, so my question is, since we're talking about O-line, I'm actually fishing for dinner right now, since I'm home alone. But with that being said, I know you're all talking about if Ekwonu and Neal are off the board. I know you're talking about Linderbaum, but would you, in your opinion, would you have to trade down just to get Kenyon Green, or do you think he's 5'7" value?
I would take Kenyon Green at 7, not 5.
I think it's borderline. I would take him 7. I would, but I think he's right there. I do.
I would take him at 7, not 5.
He's a beast. He's a beast, man. And that versatility. You talking about tackle, guard? You can put him next to Thomas, or you can put him on the other side of Thomas at right tackle. Good. You can't do that with Linderbaum because Linderbaum is a center only.
Put him next to Thomas and sign a guard to put on the right side, because your right tackle is likely going to be a rookie, and you don't want rookie next to rookie. That's not a good idea.
Exactly. Good point.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But if you put Green at right tackle and you get a veteran right guard, or somebody like a Lincoln Thomas or something like that, then I think you'll be good there too.
Yep. The offensive line would not be worse than last year. I'm gonna say that it cannot be worse than last year. Last year, man. Yeah, we did.
But they didn't invest in the O-line in 2021, so that's why we thought,
But they ain't even do anything. They ain't even do anything with the offensive line in the draft.
Exactly.
But truth be told, this is not. Yeah, truth be told, if Gates and the other guard from Oregon, Lemieux, they were playing pretty good before they got hurt. The only issue was Soda.
Hey, I want to answer Stephen Bloom's question right above.
Hernandez trash.
Bigger impact: Devin Lloyd, Sauce Gardner, or Kenyon Green. Now, it depends on if you're talking about overall bigger impact or bigger impact on offense or bigger impact on defense. Because Devin Lloyd would cause an instant impact.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
Kenyon Green or Sauce Gardner, maybe not so much, because it depends on if the players grasp the playbook.
I like Lloyd. If Lloyd come out,
Lloyd would be an impact day one.
Yeah. If he, especially if he run a 4-4. You got to take him at 7.
He's my pick at number 7.
If Keon Thibodeau fall at 5, and Lloyd, I say take him, and I say they take 2 defensive players. If Keon falls at 5 and Lloyd at 7, I think that's the way they should go.
How can you justify that with the line? The problem with the line, that's my thing. How can you justify taking 2 defensive players?
I understand.
With the line,
yeah, I understand. And this is my logic on it. This
I'm
new
with you on
administration.
this one, NYG22. I'm with you on this one.
This new administration have a history drafting guards in the second and third round. They used to
And hitting on
finding
them and hitting on
they
them.
used to
Correct.
finding depth and stuff in the second and third round. I'm banking on this is a better administration and better
Oh, they're way better at evaluating talent
yeah
than Gettleman.
evaluation. Yes.
Yeah, Gettleman
Yeah,
sucked goat balls on a hot summer day in the
yeah,
Mojave
yeah. This
Desert
regime you
at
got
draft.
right now, yeah, they way better at evaluating
So
guys
we
for
go
talent than Gettleman.
7 a.m.
Yeah,
to
no.
I agree. I can agree with your point
So you got 8
with
hours.
the guard and the
So I'm gonna
centers,
say 7.
but the tackle position is a big hole right now. So if you pass on Cross, Icon, Green, and all these tackles to try to get one in the second or third round, I think that's a huge mistake for a regime that's trying to win a fan base back that has been dying for O-linemen, competent O-linemen. I think you're taking a huge risk. Guard and center, I agree. You can find those in the prospects in the later rounds. Your right tackle, your left tackle, those got to be first round picks, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. Left and
Martin was a
right tackle.
fool, boy.
I agree.
If we can get our bookend tackles together.
But you know what's crazy? Gill or McKenzie was neither a first rounder, and they the way they built them Super Bowl line, whoever evaluated them line they did an excellent job.
It's possible. I'm agreeing with you, brother.
Because you got to
But
remember,
the fact of the matter is,
hold up.
it's a risk.
Jerry Reese.
NYG, there's another factor that we have to think about too. There is a lot of good defensive players and offensive linemen in this draft class. You still got Christian Harris, you still got N'Kobe Dean, you still got Chad Muma. Then on the offensive side of the ball, you got Thayer Munford, Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green, Charles Cross, Tyler Linderbaum, Alec Lindstrom. So there's so many offensive linemen and edge rushers. You got Maji Sanders. You got so some of these guys that we're thinking we won't be able to get might actually drop to us in the second round.
Well, I'm going to give you a stat. I'm going to give you a stat right now. As of right now, it's the most sub 5 40-yard dashes at the combine for offensive linemen with 12 since 2000.
Oh, what?
12 linemen have run a 5 or sub 5 in the 40-yard dash.
That's amazing.
Yes.
For them big men to be running a 4.9.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes. 12 of them.
Shit.
I think actually you can
12 offensive linemen ran a 4.9.
I think you got a better chance of passing on O-line. Passing on defense and getting one of those top ends or linebackers in the second, third round than you do passing on the O-line.
You have a deeper edge rusher class and linebacker class than offensive linemen. That is true.
You got to look at the 32 teams. Everybody's looking for O-line. Look at the Bengals. Look at these top teams are looking for O-linemen.
The Dolphins.
You know?
But they're picking later. But they're picking later.
But if you pass, guess who's going to get those O-linemen?
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
That is true.
That's the problem.
So you got to pick your poison. You got to pick your poison. Which one's better? Which one gives you more impact? Does Devin Lloyd give you more impact than a Charles Cross does? If Thibodeau falls to 5, does it give you more impact than a Charles Cross does? Or Kenyon Green? I think they do.
Yo, y'all keep your eye out for my mock draft. I'm dropping it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I've been working on it. It'll be out tomorrow morning.
I think the O-line, I think it's got to be the priority. Whether we like it or not, I think that's got to be the priority just because of the situation the Giants are in. You don't have anybody. You got pieces on defense. You don't got nothing on the O-line except
Andrew Thomas. That's it.
That's it.
Andrew Thomas.
That is it.
Y'all remember when they first taught y'all? Y'all remember how they first taught y'all to do to multiply multiple numbers? They tell you just put a 0 in there as a space holder.
Yeah.
That's what we got. We got Andrew Thomas and 4 zeros.
4 zeros, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you got pieces on defense. You know, so I would, much as I would hate to pass up Thibodeau, I like Thibodeau. But much as I would hate to pass him up, if we don't have nothing at right tackle going into the draft, you gotta take a cross. Or
Just pick your poison.
You got to. You got to roll the dice with that. Because you are not only is your offense going to look like shit again, but you're going to get killed by this fan base.
So now, based on that premise, NYG22, I love that you said that. Because if we're sitting at number 7, right, and say the Steelers want Malik Willis, and he's there, and they're willing to trade with us from number 7 to number 9, and they give us a second round pick this year.
The Steelers ain't at 9, are they? The Steelers at what, like 20th, ain't they?
No,
they're at 20.
Who was it? It was at 9. It was the Broncos. The Broncos. So if the Broncos are willing to trade with us to get a quarterback, and Willis is there, and I trade my 7th overall pick for their 9th this year, a 1st round pick next year, and a 2nd round pick this year, I can then take
Is somebody playing music?
an offensive lineman with that number 9 pick. And then with that 2nd round pick that I got from them, that leaves me 3 2nd round picks this year. I can get all my linebackers and edge rushers in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
And get my 2 top offensive linemen in the 1st round.
You can get your Christian Harris.
At 5 overall and 9 overall, I can get 2 1st round offensive linemen and get 3 linebackers or edge rushers in the 2nd round.
You gotta hope crosses there at 9 though, if that's what you're targeting. Because you know Nano and Eichel ain't gonna be there.
Well, no,
so you gotta
I would try to get one of them at 5.
Yeah, because Carolina.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And then get Linderbaum at 9.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I sign up for that for real. I mean, because you
and Malik Willis will be a Chicago Bear. I mean, a Denver Bronco.
But see, even if you pass on Willis, you still gotta make sure that you have the draft capital to get up and move up next year. That's my thing. If the Giants don't trade down, if they don't trade down and they can't get another 1st, it's gonna be hella difficult for them to get up next year to get a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. But in your scenario, Lou, yeah, that's a win for the Giants. That's a huge win. And you're still getting up 2 O-linemen, and an extra 2nd and a 1st. Hell yeah. Who wins that?
We'll keep this running.
I have the solution to fix this team.
That wouldn't do that.
Friday night.
I have the solution to fix this team, but nobody listens to me. Subscribe to G Nation Inside Sports, man.
That's
Tell you
right.
how to get your team right, cool.
717 watching, man. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell. We're always bringing the fire. Got a great panel tonight. Some of the guests are jumping on. We got the Big Blue crew. Alex has jumped in with us. Taj. Oh, we're all arguing pretty good, but getting along while arguing, so it can be done.
It's been said that you were a master debater.
Hey, that's right. That's why I'm a good fisherman.
I'm a smart, cunning linguist.
Oh, so I knew something was fishy. Oh, you want Cole Beasley?
No.
All right,
What y'all think about Dallas getting rid of Cooper?
Amari Cooper?
They're screwed.
Yeah.
No, I don't want Cooper. Nah.
Man, what y'all think about Dallas getting rid of him?
Cowboys. That's what I said.
Dallas is getting screwed. that Dak
They-
Prescott's kicking
With all
in.
due, with all due respect. With all
I think
don't
this
need.
division. I think this division can really.
Let me tell you something. If the Dallas, if Dallas just not gonna get rid of Cooper, it's something going on in that locker room. It's something that they don't feel that he's the guy, and that's why they're releasing him. So I don't.
Nah, they strapped. They strapped. They
Him
strapped
and
for
Dak.
cash because they want to play. They want to pay Gallup. They want to pay Gallup instead of Cooper.
Yeah, they want to
Yeah, and
That's the thing.
and Gallup is coming off an ACL injury. That says a lot.
Right,
So
exactly.
I don't want Cooper. Nah, we don't need no more rejects on this team.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not saying
we don't
we
have.
should. I'm not saying we should pick
But I
him.
think
Nah, I don't
the
want him
issue
either.
is no. I think the
I'm
issue
just
is
saying from a competitive standpoint.
him and
Them
Dak ain't
losing
getting
Cooper.
along.
Yeah, I
Him
think
and Dak
it's
ain't
a.
getting along, and
Yeah,
because
sure
they're
it goes-
tied to Dak with that big contract that he just signed, the only thing
And
they
Zeke.
can do is get rid of Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Dak and
And
And then you got Zeke over
and they
there
willing
too.
to keep Zeke over Cooper.
Right, exactly. So
Yeah, so that's saying a lot. Usually you get rid of the running back before the receiver. You get rid of the running back before anything. Before that's how it normally is. But let him.
I think they got a
He's not going to succeed nowhere else.
Is that my headphones? I don't mean to interrupt. Is that my headphones making that noise? Does everybody else hear that?
I
Yeah, I hear it.
know where it's coming
I
from.
hear some. I some in the
It's like in the
background. Is
background.
that me?
I think it's you,
It's like
NYG. It
somebody
smells like
underwater
wind.
or something.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to, I can't even
NYG.
hear what nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was you, NYG.
Oh my bad. Oh my bad. My bad. I'm mute.
There we go. Okay. Shit. Excuse my language.
No, you're fine. It was getting
Thank
powerful.
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I thought there was a
Yeah,
fan in
those
the
get
background
stronger
or
and stronger.
something. I thought somebody had a fan on.
I know she's right here. I know. She's back in the room. All right, my bad, y'all. I got kids.
That wasn't me that time.
Well, I'm in the house by myself, so
Oh, how'd you rate that one?
how'd I rate it?
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm a
Oh, it
married man
does?
with kids.
I'm not
There
gonna
you go,
lie.
yeah.
I'd love
my
that
kid
in the
right
house
now.
by myself.
I like hearing my kids running around and playing and being happy because I grew up in a shitty environment with no love. So I like
Yeah.
the fact that my
I
kids
forget
have
your
what I
kids are
didn't.
young. I do, Lou. I forget your kids are young.
Hell yeah. Hell
You
yeah.
know, my youngest is 21, so it's like, yeah,
I
I'd
got
love to
shit.
have
I
the
got two under two. So they running around tearing up shit. It's cool. I like, you know, I love watching them run around and everything. Like
I
you
mean, I
said,
got my
people
granddaughter,
grew
but
up that stuff, and so it's nice to see them happy.
Yeah, I see a part of me that isn't tainted, that wasn't ruined. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but the innocence is there.
yeah.
But
Man,
yeah,
that shit just killed the
fucking
whole
Giants.
vibe, didn't it?
yeah, sorry about that, man.
I know. That's what I was like, yeah. But
I'm
so,
like
how
the
about
old
the
guy
Giants?
here, so it's like I've already raised my kids. I want a little peace and quiet. All right, the wife won't give me a peace, so I can be quiet. But well, see, I brought the vibe back,
man.
Lou. I brought the vibe back.
Hey, at least he's still
You know
busting,
what happens,
I'm saying?
right?
He's still busting.
I'm gonna show you what happens. Look, the legs open up when the ring's off. Ring goes on, legs close.
Right.
That's a true statement.
Kim, take your rings off.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a true statement.
Yeah, but woman, take your rings
See,
off.
they don't tell you about all the rings of marriage. You got
Oh.
the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. Okay?
And the bickering.
And the bickering, yes.
And the menstruating.
No, that's not a ring, sir. It's pause.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not bleeding anywhere, sir. I don't know about you.
I'm just telling you, man. Comes with the territory, all right? Bitch you once a month. Hey.
Oh, you're doing good if it's only once a month at your house.
Well, oh my God, I haven't seen that in about 3 years. Thanks,
Pastor
freaking God.
Cavassier.
Oh, there you go,
Everybody
Crown
singing now.
Apple.
Oh, that's the Crown Royal.
Crown Apple.
Yeah.
Hey, look. No, yeah, crown apple with cranberry juice. I don't usually drink mixed drinks, but cranberry juice and Crown Royal apple.
Man, Jay Lee been sipping the whole string.
Private.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
I got it.
This is
I got it here. I mix it with cranberry juice.
Oh shit.
My man Luke ain't right.
Hey, look, it's Friday.
Hey,
You ain't got
but
no job.
I'm at home.
And you ain't got nothing to do.
Right.
Hey, I do got a job, but I don't got shit to do.
I do too. I was just quoting the movie.
Yeah, no, I got
Provider
it
for
Friday.
my family, sir.
Joel is always sleeping on the couch, just so you guys know. After shit that comes out of my mouth, yeah.
Bro, I got the biggest TV in the living room.
That's why I was a truck driver. I was a truck driver. When I was home, I had the semi in the driveway. She couldn't kick me on the couch. I'd go in the goddamn truck where I had a bed. I had a coffee maker. I had a microwave. I had a TV.
That's true.
I had all that bullshit. My
Yeah,
home away from home.
My
You know?
living room is nice, so I ain't.
And Roadhead.
And Roadhead, yes. Oh, that air ride seat. I'm telling you, man. You go up and down. She's just got to put her head down. You just hold it there. You're up and down. You find all the bumps on the road. It's fucking great. The fucking seat does all the work for you.
Hey, tell him, Joe.
That's right.
How long was you a driver for?
Do what?
How long were you a driver
How
for?
long you driving?
20 plus years.
Okay. I just started driving. I've been driving for like 2 years now.
Okay.
Oh shit! NYG 22 about to start his Roadhead trilogy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Hey man, you making that background again, NYG. That
Yeah, I'm
background
driving now. That's why you get the background. That's why I'm on the road now.
Sound like some good Roadhead going on over there.
Right.
That air right seat, man. Just get her head under the steering wheel. You get one of them support braces, like a rolling ball. Oh yeah, you just hold that steering wheel, hold that bitch right there. You just go down the road.
You now listen to this, man, ladies and gentlemen. This was 2022. You will get in trouble. You better ask first. Ask.
Fuck around and get me too.
You better get. This is not the 70s, Joe. This is not the 70s.
Oh my god! I'll tell you, man. Come on over, have a seat, baby. I gotta do no work.
There you go. You gonna get these young boys in trouble. You better.
Oh.
Don't. Hey, Bronx, you look like a nice, straight cut young man. Do not listen to that.
Come here, baby. I don't grind anything.
Not get tainted.
Oh man, this stream has been fucking amazing. I'm
Yeah.
having fun.
Usually, what time are you kicking your stream off tomorrow, Lou?
Shit, what time does it start?
Let me think, because I think the time changes. Hold on.
Saturday, I'm not sure.
I'm not doing just.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things you can do in a semi.
Don't tell me no 11
Oh, I'll tell you what. Man, you get her to stand up there on that top bunk. Oh God, it's all right there. All for the
top bunk.
Don't be messing with them lot lizards.
Oh hell no!
Hey, he was just talking about somebody eating some booty from a lot lizard the other night, man. I swear he was. He was just talking about that. I was waiting for somebody to bring it up.
Hey, all right, you know all about them lot lizards. How do you tell if one's full? Her nose is running. Okay, so she's walking across the parking lot.
I don't know. I ain't know.
Yeah.
Damn, he said, how do you know if she's
Oh my
full?
God,
Her nose is running. God.
Because the semen is coming out of her nostrils, sir.
Right.
Because that is, yes, Bronx. Yes. Yes, Bronx. That's what it is. Oh, Joel is terrible. This is not Joel Osteen, ladies and gentlemen. This is not.
Yeah, be careful when you pull into that.
Hey, it starts at 4 tomorrow, Lou. 4 your time. You heard?
Y'all gonna make me choke.
Hey, that's why
Lou.
we got 2 sets of
Yeah,
lips.
I'm
You can piss
listening.
and moan at
These
the same
motherfuckers is
time.
going ham over here. I heard you, Pat. 4 o'clock.
All right.
I'll be on at 4 o'clock. I got y'all. Lord have mercy. This
Y'all about to get
Stop
off?
it.
Well, it has been through
No,
that.
no.
No,
We're not. The shit. They
Yeah.
still going.
We're
We ain't
just
even talking about football no more. We went down a rabbit hole. We went
Hey.
down, we went down a
the
fucked
team.
up Joel rabbit hole. We went
Pause. You get a red card for that, my youth.
Hey,
Pause.
I'll tell you
We don't talk
what.
about no rabbit hole business on my channel, sir.
You want to talk about a rabbit hole? It's really cool is when you got mama flashes her boobs at you, and then the daughters in the back flashing them at you too.
Yo, my
There you
youth, go on with them
go.
fuckery now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. If you're really good looking,
That's
mama will
the
hit you, and the
Caucasian.
daughter will in the back of the car.
Okay.
Dad's driving. Don't
Yo,
give
my
a
youth,
fuck.
we don't want to hear them thing, my lad.
Cool.
Me don't want to
we
hear
don't
them
do
thing,
that.
my
We
lad.
don't do that.
You
That's
teeth
wild,
me
bro.
buzz just now, my boy.
You're
You
gonna get,
teeth me buzz.
I
You're gonna get
haven't seen a
demonetized.
running back run the 40 yet.
You teeth me buzz away, boy.
Do what?
Hey,
You stole my buzz. You
Oh.
blew my high. You
Oh.
teeth me buzz, boy.
I can
So
get it back.
so y'all got it. So are we gonna call next year just kind of like you ain't really no reason to pick no record of what you predict because next year is basically just a wash, right? You just want to see.
I want a direction.
see
I
a
want an
different culture going in
identity.
the right direction.
I want to know where
Yeah.
we're going.
Yeah.
I want to know what this team's going to look like. I want to
Okay.
see constant progression each week.
You said you wanted identity?
Yes, I want an identity. I want to know what this team's about. In the
Okay.
80s, we knew what this damn team was about. It was all defense.
You wanted a team identity. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
All right. I was making sure you wasn't pulling no Caitlyn Jenner on me
Well,
and shit.
New York Giants fan forever. He didn't break the record. It was officially a 4-2-8,
Right.
but he was the receiver from Baylor.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell got a 4-2-1, but
Oh yeah, that boy was running. My legs fall off.
but he's a
That thing
receiver
never
from
ran that.
Baylor.
Never.
And I looked at his tape. He's pretty fast, but he has to learn how to route run better.
Exactly. And see, and that's the thing, man. You can be
Don
fast
Ross
all
is
you
fast
want
too.
to. You got a route run, man.
Yeah.
You got a route run.
That's what made
Kenyon
Victor Cruz so
Green did
special.
20
Victor
did-
Cruz ran a 4.5 at the combine.
Oh,
But,
You talking about
man, I
receivers?
but that man ran routes like nobody's business.
Kenyon
Man,
Green,
Kenyon Green only did 20 bench reps, man.
I live
Yeah.
in Texas. You know how many Dallas fans I pissed off with Victor Cruz? You know how great this
Ryan
day
Johnson
was?
did
I used to
32.
make him want to be mad. Ooh,
Do y'all
I
think-
lived 30 minutes, 2 hours away from that.
God.
Do y'all think Kenny Galladay is a fit for this offense?
He
It's
said,
like,
call Lisa.
I think Galladay is. I think that's the issue with this offense. I think they about to build. I don't think Kenny Galladay has a real place on this team because I don't really know what Kenny Galladay really does that's
Paul.
gonna help Giants. He's just
that's
big.
50-50 balls.
He doesn't run great routes. Like I don't really
Son,
like him as a fit.
We getting mad backfeed from you, whatever that is, NYG.
I don't know.
All right.
Now he said because he's driving, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. He
Somebody
just said
call
that.
Lisa because we just
Yeah.
made Iced Tea come out of Jared's mouth.
Pause.
I'm just telling you what he typed, man. Pause. Don't pause. I can't pause. I wonder if it was his mouth or his nose. Hey, who did that? I'm a holy shit. You just made me spit up my iced tea. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
We're good at it. We got talent. We got skill.
Oh, man.
Just have to give her the morning after pill.
Yeah, man. So
Okay.
there's not really no predictions that we can do. There's no. I'm just ready to get to this draft. There's really nothing that we can even. You're not going to see nowhere to keep going.
Holy shit. This thing is on till 10 o'clock.
Tonight,
Right.
yeah. 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 Deception. What is good?
Disgrace.
Not much. Just talking
Evil
about
as plain as the
Roadhead
scar
again,
on
of
his
course.
face.
We always got. Where's Wales? Talking about Roadhead. Wales isn't here. Oh, bitch.
Wales is working.
I know. Oh, he'll be listening though.
So
Like,
that was
God
just
damn
the
it,
first
Joe.
group.
Blow
Oh,
me
they
on
got to
the
do the
road.
running backs. They ain't did the running backs yet.
Yeah, they got to do the running backs. Who's it? Brees Hall.
Right.
Hey,
I'm
I
about
heard.
to do the running
I
backs
seen,
on my channel. I'm about to go
I
set
seen
up a
something
thing.
about
man.
the.
You ought to take over.
Yeah,
I heard about something about the running back from Georgia
I'll set it up for
going to the Giants.
8:15.
All right.
Set it
Well,
up
that
for
give
8
me
o'clock.
No,
All
8:15. I haven't eaten. I gotta go grab something to eat before
I
I
gotta
start
eat
drinking
too,
heavy.
Yeah,
guys.
me too, man. My head killing me.
Right. I gotta eat also. So
Yeah, I'm about to eat
Yeah.
some stuff up.
man, make
We'll
sure
be
y'all.
back in 25 minutes on my channel, guys.
That's right. Make sure you sub up. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. We're gonna end it right here. We're gonna get a bite to eat. Then we're gonna watch these running backs because this is gonna be interesting. I want to see some of these times.
Jay Lay, make sure you make it to my channel. We about to hit the running backs and talk
Yes.
about some more roadhead. No,
Yes. More
Oh, what? I'm going right over, man. I'm going right over. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, guys. Peace out. Everybody grab a bite. We're all looking forward to
We'll be
it.
right back. Take a break.